Albert Lee, Minnesota.
'Twas the night before Christmas when a mouse chewed on a wire, frying himself and starting a fire. The fire spread to the tree, which burst into flame, burning the presents, both the good and the lame. A sweater? Yuck! But the fire trucks rescued the kids' dad and mama, and thank goodness they had insurance with Americana. Bet you never saw that coming.
Wishing you a merry and safe Christmas. Your friends at Americana Insurance in Albert Lee, Ellendale, and Wells.
This is Josh Fossum from Bayview Funeral Home. When you endure a loss, it's comforting to know you have the personal attention of local ownership assisting you with your funeral needs. Bayview Freeborn Funeral Home offers continuous service to the Albert Lee area, and we are proud to serve you with comfort, caring, and dependability. That's what you'll experience with Bayview Freeborn Funeral Home. Call 373-4330.
Are you looking to arrive in style at your next event? Look no further than Dawson Limousine. With our luxurious limousine and limo bus options, you'll be sure to turn heads wherever you go. Whether you're heading to a wedding, prom, or just a night out on the town, let Dawson Limousine chauffeur you around. And as a proud sponsor of local sports, you can trust that we are dedicated to supporting our local community. Call us today at 507-402-0606 to book your ride with Dawson Limousine.
Hello, everybody. This is Coach Matt Erickson of the boys hockey program. I appreciate you listening to Power 96.
Hey, whoa, that's loud, I think. I got to turn myself down here. We'll see how everything looks, but hey, folks, welcome. It's Power 96 live coverage of Albert Lee Tiger hockey here from the historic Roy Nystrom Arena. And we are in our new location here just up from center ice on the visiting side. So if you are watching our Boxcast app or our YouTube channel, no more nets. But alongside of me tonight, I have Mr. Jay Barron's Big J25.
Yes, sports.
And next to him is Mosh. Mosh doesn't have a headset, but he's got a microphone. Hey, yep.
Good?
Oh, yeah, we can hear you.
All right. I can't hear you guys, so we're good.
Yeah, we're good.
We got a full house.
We got a full house, and then next to us on the other side is Mr. Felix Budrick running the camera. Felix, what's up, buddy?
Felix,
hanging out, ready for your winter break?
The big cat.
Yeah, the big cat.
The big cat.
And next to us is our producer in-house tonight, Mr. Ron Hunter Budrick.
No, it's just Ron. Stop calling that. It's just Ron Hunter.
Well, there's that. But he's listening to make sure everything's coming through just fine. But, yeah, we're here from the Roy Nystrom Arena here at the Albert Lee City Arena. And it's going to be a good one for you folks here tonight as Luverne comes to town. And, Jay, what do you know about the Luverne team?
Well, Luverne has been historically one of the powerhouses out here. They've been good historically. The last couple of years they have fallen off. I know they're not as good as they used to be, but they are still good, right? It's kind of like that Lourdes team. You know, they once were a powerhouse too, and then they kind of fell off.
Mosh knows her.
I don't.
It's Mosh's sister.
Oh yeah.
Okay, continue.
But they can beat you anytime. Now, the JV skated to a 3-3 tie, so I'd like to say that's good news. But Tiger's got to be careful here real early against this Luverne team. You got to be careful against any team. But Luverne has the ability to get out and stretch the ice and get her done. So...
And of course Luverne, they do have a little bit of bad blood. I'm wondering how. Yeah, see, like yours is there, and that's ours. So that's how we're just looking at how everything. Are you on the live? Hey, you're live. Okay, continue. Yeah, we're just watching how everything's kind of
you folks that
off on the timing here
folks,
because we are streaming, of course.
Yeah, folks at home here, Luverne is dressed in their usual red attire with the white accents, and the Tigers are dressed in their home whites. And so it's the white with the navy and red. Trying to get you guys used to or accommodated here. The first period is going to look a little different. We're no longer going up and down.
Nope, not anymore. We're going left and right.
So the Tigers are going to come left to right on your screen. Luverne's going to go right to left.
Which, of course, is, I believe that is
hey,
west. This is east.
It's David. Today's his birthday. Watch.
Oh, this is David Yoon?
Yeah, watch when he comes by.
Oh, okay.
Happy birthday, David! Hey! Mr. David Yoon. And Joseph.
Nice. So everybody's
home.
And this is, it's going to be a special night. It's teddy bear toss here. So right after the first period, going into the intermission, is when everybody will toss their teddy bears. And now I see more and more people bringing teddy bears in. Normally, most teddy bear tosses, it happens after the first home goal. But they want to be able to not mess with too much here tonight with the action.
David Yoon is the oldest guy that I know.
Because he's had 1 million birthdays?
So it started, I think it started in the Pee-wees when I was doing the box for the Pee-wees. It wasn't every week or every game, but it kind of transitions into the Bantam years, and then literally every home game, boys and girls, because his daughter skated for the girls, and Joseph obviously skated with the boys. It was every single home game. It was David's birthday.
I remember you saying that story.
The greatest part is we could have a game on Tuesday, and then we could be right back here on Thursday, and I'd do the birthday deal on Tuesday, and then we'd come back just 2 days later, and I'd tell everybody, hey, and here's our birthday list. Happy birthday to David Yoon. Everybody join me, and everybody in the stands would say happy birthday to David.
That's awesome. Another thing, too, for those listeners that are maybe tuning in here, this is the first matchup this year of the hockey team. However, Albert Lee versus Luverne was a pretty big game in football. And so Ron and I were talking, I wonder how many football players play on hockey for Luverne. Of course, Luverne ended up winning that one, and they went on to face Waseca, and then Waseca, just powerhouse, ended up getting runner-up at state. But so one thing too we're going to notice here tonight, and it is cold in here, so if anybody's coming in, make sure if you're listening still, dress warm. From what we've been told, is a compressor did go out on the ice. So they have to keep it colder in here tonight to make sure the ice does not melt, which is something that's happened now over the last couple of days. Well, I think it was last Sunday morning they came in to get the ice ready, or it was the Sunday before, excuse me. And all of a sudden they drove the Zamboni, and they're going through basically sleet or slush, as you could say it, as one of the compressors went out. They got it going again. So if you're watching the game, you're going to notice there's some lines. I told Josh from the arena staff, I said it kind of looks like tiger stripes.
I would say they're curling marks.
Curling marks. That would be, I like that as well. Speaking of which, are we still going to try to get a curling league going?
If Felix will be my scraper, I'll do it.
We're going to get a curling team going here. Since we can't race, Ron won't let us race up and down the ice. I think curling would be a better solution to that.
Yeah. Felix got to be my scrubber, though. I say that because you're more fast. You're young.
Yeah, you're faster than I am.
You could keep up with the Stones.
Of course, this is the Dawson Limousine pregame show, and hey, what better way to give someone that special gift for Christmas? Give Dawson Limousine a call, 507-402-0606, and book a ride in luxury. So whether maybe it's you want to take her out for Valentine's Day or maybe a birthday, anniversary, book it up now. a nice little stocking stuffer there from St. Nick. And like I said, that she'll definitely appreciate that. I know 2 weeks ago now it has been, my family and I and a couple other folks, we went for a limo ride over to Mankato to see the lights.
I'm shocked by that statement.
Fun.
Are you implying that
I have other friends than you?
No.
Oh.
What I'm saying, are you implying to all of our young? Don't listen to him. All our younger listeners and viewers, we would not give anything to our significant others and say it was from Santa Claus. We would ask Santa Claus to do something like that.
Yes, I forgot. I apologize. Yep.
Do not listen to him. Santa Claus is real.
Santa Claus is real. Yes.
And I know this because I had the opportunity to visit with Santa Claus just last weekend when we went up to the light show up at the Saint Stadium. Santa Claus,
you guys had went there.
Santa Claus was there, and we got to stay warm in a little shanty because it was -1. And Santa's out there he's enjoying it, and I'm like, how can you be enjoying this, guy? It's cold, and he goes, the North Pole's like -60.
That is true.
All the time.
And did you see he's here tonight too?
I did see him down there.
I don't know where he went. He must be signing autographs.
But yeah, don't listen to Dave. Santa is real,
Yes,
kids.
Santa is real, and I know
believe
he'll be
me,
making some visits.
He's got that list, so you got like 2 days to get off that naughty list.
And Garrison, if you're listening, that means you. My son's been a little naughty. We keep telling him he's going to be on that naughty list.
It's real. It's real.
It's real. What else is real is this Tiger team. I tell you what, they've had a pretty good year so far, both boys and girls on the hockey side. And of course, they're going to have a little break here now after this week. They're going to they go where now? Up to?
They go up to the Grand Rapids, I think maybe it is. Maybe.
Where are they going for the holiday tournament, Mosh?
Fergus Falls.
Fergus
there
Falls.
You go,
There we go.
Fergus Falls.
So the boys will be going to Fergus Falls. I believe the girls, again, will be going up to War Road. Right? Girls will be going up to War Road again. The girls go to War Road again?
I would probably assume yes, because Mike loves going up there for Christmas. He took Josh's Bantam team up there over the Christmas break in 2019.
So yeah, so a lot of hockey still to come. We hope you, if you are in town visiting here, we do appreciate you listening here to 96.1 FM, or if you're on our Boxcast app or our YouTube channel as well. So we appreciate you spending a little bit of time here this holiday season, and of course, there's still plenty of time to go out and do some of your shopping, and why not go visit some of our great sponsors?
Yeah,
we have the greatest sponsors in all of sports coverage.
Go get a tanning bed.
Yeah, you can get your tanning or even clothing from Etc. Tanning and Clothing. Maybe your wife wants some new windows. Something glass can take care of that for you. Need some new gutters or maybe some windows and doors.
I was going to say, it's that time of year where those ice dams build up called GT doors and gutters.
Maybe she wants a new home. You can call the pros at Home Pros. Maybe you want to get your maybe Santa Claus wants to get something for Tiger clothing. You get that from Southern Minnesota Branding.
Yes.
The Alberta Convention and Visitors Bureau, they can help plan out a lot of different things you have going on. And what better way to give the gift of love except by paying a power bill with Freeborn Maori Electric Cooperative, right?
Yeah.
You could actually pre-plan your funeral with Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Services. That's something you can do
no
as well.
No offense to Bayview, but that is one of the sponsors I hope I don't have to use for like 50 years.
Yeah, everybody hopes that. But they're dying to see them. That's what I was telling Josh.
Right, yeah.
And then, of course, maybe you need to get some new insurance on maybe you got a new vehicle. There's that one commercial out there.
Yeah, who knew? The turkey.
The turkey. But there's that other commercial out there that it's the husband gets the wife a dog and the wife gets the husband a new truck. So maybe you're getting a new truck for Christmas. Go ahead and go see the folks at Americana Insurance to get your insurance. And they insure everything.
But I will tell you, I did have to use Bayview for a couple of my other relatives, and they're very professional there. So
they are, and we have too, and Josh and his staff, they're great to work with.
Absolutely. They did my mom's stuff, and they took the worry out of that stuff. That's already a stressful time.
Yeah. There is only one thing that I can say bad about Josh, and that is he's a Browns fan. That's almost as bad as being a Bears fan.
Or a Michigan fan.
Well, there's Michigan, too.
He's not even paying attention.
He's ready to get this game going. Felix has his headset just down there ready to go. But, no, so like I said, we have a great list of our in-game sponsors for tonight. We also have another great list, and that's our sports boosters. And without our sports boosters, we wouldn't be able to do what we do, and that's bring you live local sports year-round. And that, of course, we have Americana Insurance, Bayview Freeburn Funeral Home, Southern Minnesota Branding, On the Spot Appliance, Arcadian Bank, Derek's Preferred Auto in Blooming Prairie, Star Granite Works, GT Window and Door, Gutters by GT, the Austin Bruins, Marthaler Honda, Alpha Orthodontics, Trades and Labor Federal Credit Union, Thompson Sanitation, Young Construction and Roofing, Nick's Meats in Hayward, South Main Auto Service in Austin, Freeburn County Solid Waste, North Star Power Sports, Big Cats Customs in Clarks Grove, Becker Auto Sales on the corner in Hayward, the Upperly Convention and Visitors Bureau, Sorensen's Appliance in Geneva, Collins Auto Repair, Hanson Tire Service of Austin, etc. Credit Union, the Overhead Door Company, Design Ready Controls, Hy-Vee in Albert Lee, Jake's Pizza, Shell Rapid Lube, Aero Printing, and Wasika Inc. So thank you to all of our sports boosters, and as I was saying before, is we are in our new location up here near Center Ice. I see Mr. Langerwood walk by. I was going to thank him. So if you are, I know one of the biggest things was the netting used to be an issue. We have no more net in front of us, and it's okay if a puck comes up. We're used to pucks flying in our direction. We just got to be a little faster now.
Yeah.
We may have to catch a puck or two. That's going to be the only.
Should have brought your
difference.
baseball glove, Felix.
Yeah, where's your baseball glove? Well, Ron says he'll catch it. But yeah, it's getting to be a full house out here, and I tell you what, the crazies are in full force. Santa's here tonight, so get on out here. It's going to be just a great evening here of hockey as Luverne is in town, and they got the Christmas music rolling here at the arena. We're about 6 minutes away from the introduction. They did, as Jay had told you, they went to a 3-3 tie in the varsity or the junior varsity game. And they did do a 5-minute overtime, which we thought was a little different.
It's a little redundant, those games, and believe me, I'm not shortchanging that because they deserve the same opportunity as the varsity, but those games just don't mean anything.
Yeah.
And
you're risking some injuries. And
yeah, we're out there for 5 more minutes, giving a kid a 5 more minute chance to break a wrist, like Brock Scott.
Yeah, Scott will not be playing tonight, and I know that's what we were trying to figure out who it was, and you knew that. So he went into the board.
Of course I knew. He got wrecked. He got hit hard. It was a train wreck. Broke his wrist. It's his right wrist. And he's got a soft cast on. Going to be out for a while.
So I know his dad. I don't see his dad. Normally his dad sits over there. Of course, Mr. Phil Scott, or Filthy as we call him in the business. So I haven't got to see if he's wearing his Power 96 hoodie. Of course, we're all wearing our Power 96 gear, except for we got to get Felix some gear. Yeah, is he shaking his head? Yeah, we got to get him some gear so he can be nice and warm as well. But, of course, Southern Minnesota Branding, the official clothing provider of Power 96 Sports. About 4.5 minutes here to go is more commercial or more Christmas music in the back.
One more pass from the Zamboni.
Yeah, and then we're going to be ready to go. Once again, the teddy bear toss will be during the first intermission. So we'll make sure that we try to bring that to you as well. So we'll have a little smaller intermission between the first and second, just to kind of go through that. Hopefully here where we're sitting now, we'll be able to hear the scoring a little bit better. Normally I'd say we'd be able to, like I said, feel that heat, but with the compressor out, I do miss our heater up in our little nook. Jay shaking his head, yes.
Yeah, it's cold.
Coach Erickson heading towards the booth there
and
now.
Here comes Coach Infanson and Coach Nelson.
Yeah. So as They're getting ready there, giving Langerud some fist bumps, talking to him quick. Of course, Dave Langerud, the athletic director here for the Albert Lea School District. A little over 3 minutes. Let's go ahead and let's hear from some of our sponsors. I better go and actually take off the timestamps too here.
Yeah,
Remind me.
station identification comes on at what time, David?
That's on top of the hour every hour, but make sure you tell me because last time we forgot one, I think.
It's not last time, it's every time.
Well,
every time you forget.
There might be a little bit of that. Sometimes we just get too excited.
Question mark, you on mark stuff or no?
What was that, Mosh? You know you have a microphone there. What?
You on mark your stuff?
Mark the stuff.
Unmarked.
Oh, I just did mark. Yeah, see, Mosh reminded me.
Remind him.
Someone does. So let's go ahead and let's hear some from our sponsors here right before we get into this game. This has been the Dawson Limousine pregame show brought to you by the fine folks there at Dawson Limousine. We'll be right back with more coverage here on Power 96.
'Twas the night before Christmas when a mouse chewed on a wire, frying himself and starting a fire. The fire spread to the tree, which burst into flame, burning the presents, both the good and the lame.
A sweater? Yuck!
But the fire trucks rescued the kids' dad and mama, and thank goodness they had insurance with Americana. Bet you never saw that coming.
Wishing you a merry and safe Christmas. Your friends at Americana Insurance in Albert Lea, Ellendale, and Wells.
This is Josh Fossum from Bayview Funeral Home. When you endure a loss, it's comforting to know you have the personal attention of local ownership assisting you with your funeral needs. Bayview Reborn Funeral Home offers continuous service to the Albert Lea area, and we are proud to serve you with comfort, caring, and dependability. That's what you'll experience with Bayview Freeborn Funeral Home. Call 373-4330.
Are you looking to arrive in style at your next event? Look no further than Dawson Limousine. With our luxurious limousine and limo bus options, you'll be sure to turn heads wherever you go. Whether you're heading to a wedding, prom, or just a night out on the town, let Dawson Limousine chauffeur you around. And as a proud sponsor of local sports, you can trust that we are dedicated to supporting our local community. Call us today at 507-402-0606 to book your ride with Dawson Limousine.
And we're back here again from the historic Roy Nyson Marina.
Old Kim is slipping. She's got to have that music playing as soon as they hit the door.
See, but at least she's there. She's right on it.
No, they were already at center ice.
Hey, it was early, so I'm gonna give her some credit there. Kim, of course, Kim Erickson tonight working the box.
Believe me, Kim, I know how tough that job is.
It's almost as tough as being on the radio and hanging out with a bunch of guys that criticize everything. But hey, here we go.
Why would you say that about Felix? He has never said anything mean about you.
This is the starting lineups here now, and we do not have the Luverne ones, but Jay, I'm going to turn it over. Starting lineups brought to you by Dawson Limousine.
At least she gets this right. She knows what she's doing. I taught her well.
Yeah, here comes the Tiger Buddies as both teams are out here now.
Here come the Tiger Buddies.
4 of them out here again. Actually, last time we had 5. Tonight just 4.
It depends. It just depends on who's available.
Of course, the American flag, the Minnesota flag, the light blue Tiger flag, and the blue flag.
It's the what flag?
The American, the Minnesota.
The what?
American flag, Minnesota flag.
Yeah, no, I got the American flag.
It's the Minnesota flag. Yeah, no, you don't like it. I do. It's a nice flag. It's a nice design. But then the blue and light blue Tiger flags out here as well. All right, Jay, who do you you're waiting for?
I'm waiting for them to call them. I don't have the list. Well, you see, here come the starters for Luverne. There's going to be a goalie, and there's going to be 2 defensemen, and then there's going to be 2 wings and 1 centerman.
Is that how this works?
Yeah, that is how this works.
Oh. Okay, here we go. Starting lineups for
See, she's going to get this right.
Number 40, Gavin Hoven.
Number 2, Jackson Lace. And number 4, Benjamin Hartquist.
Your wings are number 21, Maddox Dam Agala. And number 6, Blake Sauer. And the center is number 8, Landon Lace. I don't even have to wait for Kim to do this one.
That's right, we have it here. Here's your starting lineups.
Starting lineups for your Tigers. Starting in goal is number 30, Owen Hansen. The people out in front guarding the blue line are number 14, Zayden Brua. His partner is number 4, Nate Herr. Oh, they got it wrong. Look at this. They got it wrong. They're sending out both. Your wingers are number 9, Casey Olvey. The other winger is going to be number 10, Drake Sternhagen. And the center for that line is going to be none other than senior captain, Jacob Kolker. Everybody that's here in attendance or even at home, please rise and remove your cover as we honor this great nation with the playing of our national anthem.
And with that, we're going to take a moment here for a quick break. We'll be back here with the start of the game brought to you by Americana Insurance. We'll be right back.
Hi, this is Adam, owner of GT Window and Door. GT Window and Door is a local family-owned and operated business that has proudly served the Albert Lea area since 2012. We have won the trust of local homeowners by providing reliable service and high-quality windows, doors, and seamless gutter installation. We are also a proud sponsor of Albert Lea Sports. Call me today at 507-320-0575 or visit gtwindowanddoor.com for a free estimate today. Don't forget to listen or watch local sports on Power 96. Proudly brought to you by GT Window and Door.
High school juniors and seniors, are you ready for an unforgettable experience? Apply today for your chance to win an all-expense-paid youth tour leadership trip to Washington, D.C., sponsored by Freeborn-Mauer Electric Cooperative. This week-long adventure to tour D.C. co-op style will take place in June of 2026. The deadline to apply is Friday, February 13th. For more information, visit fmec.coop or call 373-6421.
Southern Minnesota Branding has been helping customers create and display their company logos for over 40 years. They are a fully customizable shop specializing in logo design, vinyl graphics, banners, magnets, vehicle wraps, and so much more. They have also added custom apparel using direct-to-garment printing and embroidery to the many services they offer. Are you looking for customized Tiger, Wolverine, Knights, Panthers, or any other local sports team apparel? Stop into 1409 Eberhart Street right off of East Main and see what they can do for you. Southern Minnesota Branding in Albert Lea.
Have you been having problems with your dishwasher, stove, washer, or dryer? Call Orrin Mortensen with On the Spot Appliance Service. With over 30 years experience, Orrin does repairs for all major household appliances and commercial cooking products, including fryers and grills. On the Spot Appliance Service is warranty authorized for most major brands and is a local LG appliance servicer. Don't let your wannabe handyman fix a problem and make it worse. Call Orrin Mortensen with On the Spot Appliance Service anytime at 256-8099.
Hello, everybody. This is Coach Matt Erickson of the boys hockey program. I appreciate you listening to Power 96.
And we're back, folks. It's time for the GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT first period. As once again, we are from our new location here near center ice. So we're just getting everything set up.
I'm a huge fan of the live national anthem.
You are, and there's nothing better than that.
Just brings goosebumps to you.
Cold, buddy?
That's why, I'm cold too. But no. Like, I used to play the Leanne Rimes version on big games. When I knew there was a big game going on here, I would play the live version so it wasn't the musical version, because that song means so much to me, and it should to everybody else that lives here. Here we go. Draw is won by the Tigers. It's back to Brua. Brua skating backwards in his own zone, goes cross ice. Now the defense is just playing catch. Brua's going to bobble that. He's going to turn it over. Luverne's going to play that behind the Tiger net. Here comes Luverne up to the point. That's going to go back in off of the stick of Owen.
Of course, this will be one of the only things here. Now, when we get down in that corner, a little tough to see, but we can stand up. Tigers will regain possession, bringing it through neutral ice. It's going to be Brua. Brua takes it down into the Luverne zone. Shot's going to go wide, and that'll be picked up by Kolker. Kolker now working this down, as well as number 9, which is Casey Ulvey. Now we'll go across ice over to the other corner. Next, it would be, now it's Collar near side. Near side and far side over there. We got to readjust. Behind the Luverne net.
Up by the half wall.
Over, yeah.
Remember, that's just an imaginary zone.
Imaginary zone. You keep going with that, Jay.
Laverne's going to dump that in. It's going to go near side into the corner by the half wall. Picked up by the Tigers, number 2. That's an Ovi kid. Ovi tries to get it into the zone. It's turned over. Laverne's going to come out hot with the outlet. Brua's there to take it away. Here comes Brua. Brua's coming with a head of steam, dumps it in. It's going to work its way all the way back behind the Luverne net, where there's going to be a scrum back there between Ovi and a Luverne kid. It's going to be turned over. The Tigers are going to hold the zone. It's a nice play there by number 6. That's Persig. Persig's then going to dump that to nobody. Here comes Luverne across center ice. Laverne's going to get a shot on. Ooh, takes a weird bounce up into the mask of Hansen. Tigers going to try to clear it out. It's held in there right at center ice. Here comes Luverne staying in. Another shot on goal. It's going to be held there by Hansen. He's going to freeze the ice. He's going to give him a breather.
Good job there, Jay. As I'm with Ron, we're just looking at everything, make sure everything's looking good for our streamers. That's right. You can find this on our YouTube channel. What do they need to do, Jay?
You need to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Gonna have another offensive zone draw here for Luverne. Kolker's gonna take the draw for the Tigers. It's gonna be 7 for Luverne. It's gonna be 1 by the Tigers.
And down there in the corner.
Squirts back around. Nope. Puts on the brakes. Gonna come back up near side with it. Tries to get it to Sternhagen. Sternhagen can't quite control it. Here comes Luverne right up the middle. Shot on goal, saved by Hansen. Tigers got a gift there. Hansen bailed them out of a jam early.
Laverne still.
That's going to go for an ice.
Yeah, it will. Just missing the goalie there.
Going to go all the way back down for another offensive zone draw for Luverne. Tigers are going to set up the second line here.
4 shots on goal so far here early in the GT window and door and gutters by GT first period.
High off the glass, doesn't quite get it out. Worked around behind the Tiger net. Here comes the Brewer with a head of steam. Here's the outlet. That's going to go for an ice.
Just gets right past Persig there. So icing there. Of course, everybody getting a little crazy here at the arena here.
Offensive zone drawn, 1 by Luverne this time. They're working it in. It's turned over. Brewer's going to go high off the glass. Can't quite. That's a high stick. They're not going to call it. Persig up. Gets it in. He's got Olvey coming strong. And that's going to work its way all the way back down to the Tiger net. It was tipped. It will not be an icing. Tigers going to go behind their own net. They're going to play catch. Come back near side. Here come the Tigers. Head of steam, cross ice, tries to find Brewer. Brewer does a good job of keeping it in the zone, and it's dumped back behind the Luverne net. Balf is going to try. Ooh, he's in all alone. Hansen just steers it away.
Luverne got the turnover there.
Ooh, Hansen never seen that puck.
Tigers moving this forward now and through neutral ice. We'll just dump it down.
That's a good dump. Cross center ice, just throw it in. A lot of the boys to change. They're going to be offsides here. They're going to touch up. It's going to come all the way back around this side. Held by 14 for Luverne, and here they come.
Yeah, Brownlee did a good job there trying to keep that in, but unfortunately it did pass. Shot by Luverne, ringing the pole there. Picked up by the Tigers.
It's post, Dave.
The post. All
We
right.
don't have
What do we got the
poles.
whistle for here? This is going to be
Offsides.
Okay, so offsides on Luverne. 12:54 to go in your GT window door. Gutters by GT first period.
Tigers send their first line back out again. Kolker, Sternhagen, and Olvey. Defensive pairs of 12 and 8. That's Anfinson and Brownlee. Is that who that is, Dave?
13 is Brownlee, yep.
Who's 8?
8 is actually going to be Ethan Hauser.
Ethan Hauser. I don't have my sheet, nor can I read it.
Olvey down in the corner trying to fight for the puck here.
Kolker.
As well as Kolker.
Yeah, it's going to come out. Tries to get it out front. It's still rolling around behind the net there. Here comes Luverne. They're going to get it out. It's turned over there. Anfinson with a nice defensive play to take it away.
Sternhagen works this down in the Tiger zone, trying to get this move forward. As he goes for a little slide there.
That jersey looks super small on him.
Hauser down in the Tiger zone, trying to get this move forward.
Doesn't quite fill it out like Barons used to.
We're going to see
look at
Olvey
this. Look at
tries
this.
to move it forward.
He got
takes
that
a
on
shot.
net. He got that on net.
It's going to be just saved, but held in for a second by the Tigers. Sternhagen and Bolf will fight for it there. Just dump it down.
I'm telling you, the problem with these kids not being able to catch passes is because they're playing with all these composite sticks. If my kid was out there and he couldn't catch a pass, I'd go down to the local Martin shop, buy a wooden stick, and make him play catch with that all week.
Is that what you did?
Yeah.
Whistle blown here. Is
These-
that a puck out of play? Or is that a save by
That's
Hansen?
just saved by Hansen.
Okay.
These composite sticks are so bouncy and so flexy, it makes it tough to catch a pass. Where that wooden shaft is just actually, I have an old aluminum Canadian stick that I used to make him play with. Super great until you're outside and your fingers froze to it.
Face-off control by the Tigers. Bolf trying to bring this through neutral ice, have it turned over, and it'll be dumped back into the Tiger zone, and Brua's going to try to get down there. Sends it across ice, down into the near side corner in the Tiger zone. Now across over to the other corner, and it's going to actually float up. But still down in the Tiger zone. Tigers trying to get this move forward. And now they will bring it forward into neutral ice, as here's Persig. But he's going to have it taken away, and then they're just going to dump that down.
No ice.
Yeah, ooh. I don't know if the Luverne goalie was ready for that or not, but he still made the save.
Sure he was. He made the save.
As Luverne brings us through into the Tiger zone. Big collision there by Brua. And Brua takes over, moves us forward. Trying to find an outlet pass here. And he'll just dump it back into the Luverne zone. Fighting for it down there is going to be Shaw. And he's gets it stripped. Now goes out towards the point. Quick shot, going to go wide of the net. As here comes Big Sam McGill, tries to get that centered. And that's a beautiful hold in there by Anfinson. A little bit easier for us to see the blue line here, but they said he held it in. Luverne takes it down into the Tiger zone. Shot's going to go wide of the net. And another shot right into the glove.
That's like a F5 there, huh? Just straight up to him. Jeez. You're a baseball guy.
9:46 to go here in your GT window and door. Gutters by GT first period. So far, shots on goal, 8 for Luverne, 2 for your Tigers. Are you sitting down again? It's kind of tough to see in that corner.
It's real tough to see in that corner, especially when they're all standing up.
Sit down, Bolf. Oh, just kidding. Face-off is going to be controlled by Luverne. They'll try to dump that back down to Tiger zone. Going to be picked up by Hauser. Hauser trying to get this moved forward. Towards Kolker. Kolker's going to miss it, but it goes over towards...
Hey, that's a penalty.
Yeah, towards Olvey. Olvey back over.
No arms.
No arms up.
No arms.
As a fight for it down there is going to be Sternhagen.
You can't do that.
Sternhagen gets wrapped up there in the corner. Luverne comes away with the puck. Tries to move this forward. Held in, though, by Kolker for a second. But it will be picked up by Luverne. Luverne brings it through neutral ice. Down to the Tiger zone. Quick shot, Hansen save. Now another shot from Luverne. And save again by Hansen. Tigers moving this forward. A lot of huge pressure coming in from Luverne right now. As here comes Olvey. Olvey with a backhander. It's going to be saved, though, by the Luverne goalie. Held in by Brua.
Oh,
Brua
no.
loses it.
They're on their way.
It's
Kolker does a good
Kolker,
job of getting back.
And Kolker involved down there, avoiding that one-on-one or even one-on-none.
It was 2-on-none.
And going to be a quick shot there by Casey Olvey, and a quick line change by the Tigers. Luverne will pick this up in their zone, brings it through neutral ice, down to the Tiger zone. Centers it, shot, save. Puck still up.
That's a goal.
They're waving it. He waved it off.
I think they're going to call a high stick because it was played above the crossbar.
Well, I seen the ref come in from that right. Oh, the net too. He waved it, no goal. So we'll see what they call here. Luverne acting like they scored. But we'll just wait for a call.
Luverne grandpa next to us is saying that the net's off, no goal. What I seen was the high stick. Hansen's down on the butterfly, and you'll see it right here. You'll see the stick come up. So in my opinion, it was played with a high stick.
Yeah, no goal.
But the Luverne grandparents right next to us are saying that the net was off.
And here, trying to give the explanation to the coach, of course we won't be able to hear. And we're not sticking microphones down there per FCC rules. Yeah, he's saying.
Yeah, he's saying crossbar, so I think I'm right.
The net did come off as well. Luverne not happy about that, but the Tigers go back to work.
That coach for Luverne's got a pretty dirty stash. You see that?
I did.
I like it. I think I want to get his autograph. Look at this guy.
He's got a pretty wicked one. Controlled by Luverne. They take one shot, pick it back up, shot from the point. Now working it down behind the Tiger net. And Tigers trying to come and get this cleared up. Now back out towards the point. Shot, save Hansen. Another shot, save Hansen. As he wraps this up. Little extracurricular activity going on there after the shot. 11 shots on goal for Luverne so far. Actually, 13 now. They gave the 2. 13-4 shots on goal. Still 0-0
It's been
here.
a dominating first period for Luverne here.
Luverne wins that faceoff. From the point, it's going to be deflected out front. Here comes Kolker. Kolker moves it forward to Sternhagen. Sternhagen has it tipped away, but he'll come back up with it. Tries to get it centered. Puck's going to be out and loose.
Oh, that's a great
he's
defensive
still on
play.
it.
Yeah, it hit him high.
Yeah,
he's gonna feel that one.
Yeah, number 6. He's still down.
He's struggling to get up.
Meanwhile, the puck goes down into the Tiger zone, and Luverne trying to score as they're going to lose out in front.
It's Blake Sauer
down in the near side corner. Big collision there. Going to send the puck. We're going to have a whistle. Let's see what this is for here. From what I can tell is number 21 is going to go to the box.
Golf got wrecked.
So interference is what Ron just said has been called. So that means we're going for a Freeborn Mauer power play. From the fine folks at Freeborn Mauer Electric Cooperative, a Touchstone Energy company. So 2 minutes here on the power play at 7:15 in the first period.
So are you telling me that if I touch a stone, I can get energy?
You can. As Luverne applying really good pressure here. But we're going to see a shot. Oh, brought in there for a second by Olvey. But it's going to be saved and dumped back out as that shot now comes from Steeler. Down in the far side corner. It's going to be McGill with it. Tries to get it centered. Going to be tipped away. Held in, though, there for a second by that Steeler. But here comes Luverne. They're going to work it through neutral ice, dump it down into the Tiger zone. Quick shot save by Hansen. And here comes the Tigers. McGill trying to get up there first. But it's going to be dumped back down in the Tiger zone. Fighting for it in neutral ice, now down in the near side corner in the Tiger zone as Luverne has this and works this through Still down in the Luverne zone. Luverne controlling it. They're dump it down into the Tiger zone. Tigers pick this up. Going to try to move this with 45 seconds left to go on the power play, as it's going to be held in by Persick, but Persick has to dump that back towards Brua.
Interference.
Brua working this now through the Tiger zone. Gets through one defender, brings us through in the middle, brings it into Luverne zone. Has it stripped away, though, and it's going to go back out to neutral ice as Sternhagen picks it up. Sternhagen, he has it stripped away, and here comes 2-on-2 for Luverne. Shot, save Hansen. Down in the near side corner. Tiger zone. Tiger's going to pick it up. It's going to be Brua with 13 seconds to go. Brua moves it forward. Up over towards Olvi. Olvi now working. Tries to get this centered out, but unable to, as he's going to have it stripped away. Down in the corner. Here comes Coker. Now Coker with it. Full strength for Luverne, so a successful power or penalty kill for Luverne. As Coker gets this centered out, it's going to be just out of reach, though, for Persig. Luverne brings this down into the Tiger zone, but Persig, a little collision there. He gets control, sends it forward. That is going to be Casey Elvey. He'll just dump it in, and looks like the Tigers going to get a line change here. Here comes Casey Elvey causing a little chaos there, as now Luverne's going to work this through neutral ice into the Tiger zone. Battle for it there behind the net, as Luverne has it centered in a shot. Huge save, Hansen.
That's a high stick.
So knocked down with a high stick, so we're going to have a face-off on the Tiger side.
Either Luverne's penalty kill was just that good, or the Tigers' power play was just that terrible. That was a bad 2-minute stretch there.
We can say Luverne has been aggressive this whole first period. 17 shots on goal versus 5.
Yeah.
4:32 to go here in your GT window and door and gutters by GT first period. Face-off controlled by Luverne, takes a quick shot, picked up by the Tigers. McGill's going to dump this down into the Luverne zone, which is and he gets, that was actually Shaw that got hit along the boards.
15 and 13 both went to that puck. 15 needs to stop out in front of the net and let 13 do his job behind the net. You both can't gravitate to that.
Tigers trying everything to keep it down in the Luverne zone, as McGill will contest a little bit there, but it will get put out to neutral ice. Picked up by Anfinson. Anfinson will dump that back down into the Luverne zone. Icing.
I wish, he was on this side of the line. I wish.
Okay, I thought he was in front.
I wish they would just be able to understand. The more they overskate, the more energy that they are expelling out of their body. It doesn't look like it's a lot, but it's a lot. And if you can conserve just that little bit of energy, because your shifts aren't that long anyway, you'd be in a better spot.
Face-off in the Tiger zone, controlled by Luverne. Luverne working it out from the point. Now dumps it down in behind the Tiger net on the far side. Little scrum for it down there, as I see here comes Colker out with it. Colker will move this forward.
Nice outlet to Olvi.
Yep, Olvi's going to go ahead. He's going to get tied up here. Trying to... and he takes a shot. It's going to go wide of the net, though. As Sternhagen now gets it about the... near the blue line, but he's unable to move it. A half wall. I could say a half wall. But he kept it in from going
Look at
over.
that. Big Bolfy.
Yeah, Bolf, but that's going to be hand pass is what they're going to call. Mosh don't agree with it, but Ron says it's a hand pass.
All day. All day.
Well, that was more of a goaltending. Of course, they have Bolf. They don't have his size on here, but he's a tall feller, especially on skates. Not as big as Sam McGill.
You're only going to get away with that when you're in your own defensive zone.
So a face-off in the Tiger zone, controlled by Luverne. Luverne takes a quick shot, saved by Hansen. Says 18. I'm not sure if that was the 19th shot on goal. We'll have to see. But Hansen having a good night so far to net for the Tigers.
Yeah, they're not going to call you a hand pass when you're in your own defensive zone. Anywhere else, it's a hand pass.
Face-off down in the Tiger zone on the near side. This time, it looked like the Tigers had it for a second. It was stripped away by Luverne. Tigers working this down from the near side corner, trying to move it forward. It does get up towards
Persig.
Persig. Yep. Persig with a shot. It's going to be deflected out front. Puck now behind the Luverne net. As a couple of Tigers go for it there. Luverne comes out with it. And huge there. As that was Brownlee just using his body to keep that puck in. Persig now over to Brua. Brua working. Being contested here. Brua brings it down, tries to get it centered, but it will be tipped away. As now Casey Ulvey, he'll go ahead and work this back.
Nice pass by Brua.
Brua to Brownlee, but huge save by Luverne. As that was a beautiful pass, and it's just going to be shot from Brua at the corner there. So 8 shots on goal now for the Tigers, 18 for Luverne, 2:05 to go. I have to readjust now how I say things with half walls and points. That was a point.
The half wall never moves, Dave.
I know, but
it's always there.
Big collision there as Luverne is going to control the puck off the faceoff, bringing this in. Nice Tiger defense there. Puck, they try to center at Luverne, and it will be
That's a what, Dave?
That's a Home Pros puck out of play. Brought to you by the fine pros at Home Pros, located there at 111 East Clark Street, right next to where? To Power 96. Yeah, you can get a hold of Davey, Anna, Jordan, or Lily today. Whether you're looking to buy or sell, go see the pros at Home Pros.
Davey!
Face off on the far side in the Tiger zone. Huge save out front for Hansen as somehow Luverne got a shot out, and they got another shot. Another save by Hansen. The puck just kind of floating. That puck luck that Erickson was talking about seems like it's going to be all.
And that's another
Home Pros puck out of play.
Yeah.
As number 10 here for Luverne right in front of us. He tried to avoid it, but ended up hitting him anyway.
You ain't avoiding it.
Who was the player that got hit earlier? Was that 6? It looks like he's back on the ice, right?
Yeah, well, he didn't get hit. He was blocking a shot.
Blocking a shot, but hit by the puck, yep. Face off on the near side in the Luverne zone.
And good for him. He gets it. He understands.
Going to be controlled there by Luverne, but contested and taken over by the Tigers, still fighting for it. As Luverne will push this forward. It's going to be Balf that comes up, tries to pass it over to Brua, but unable to, so they'll have to retouch here. A little over a minute to go. The GT window and door and gutters by GT. First period, try to push it forward. It's going to go for an ice. As they just, as Kim Erickson just said, get ready for the countdown. As minute 6 to go before we see teddy bears go flying. And there's a lot of people out here now with their teddy bears. Pretty cool. Face off on the near side in the Tiger zone. Going to be blown dead right away. Face off again. This is going to be controlled for a second by Luverne, tipped away by Albert Lee as Balf will send it cross ice, going up towards the neutral zone as that was Brua tried to get it cleared up. Luverne picks it back up though in their zone, still fighting for it as it's turned over a couple times and neutral ice, but Luverne comes back in the Tiger zone and then it's turned over again. Now held back in. That should be a hand pass, right?
Well, it hit the stanchion.
Oh.
Offsides.
Offsides, at least. I see, because he was on this side.
So you can see.
I can see it. When I thought he had touched the puck when he was on this side and threw it down. I'm learning this hand pass thing.
Are you?
No, not really. 39 seconds to go in your GT window and door gutters by GT first period. A little fighting for it there before the puck was even dropped. Tigers do win this faceoff. Here comes Brua through the neutral zone. Brings it into the Luverne zone, tries to get it centered, but he's going to be contested. Puck still behind the Luverne net. 25 seconds. Held in by Brua over to, that was actually a stealer, but it's going to be picked up by Luverne. Luverne makes a great move, and Luverne goal. Made just a very good move against the Tigers, and Hansen slid to his left, regained possession of the puck, went to his right, and that is a Luverne goal. Luverne is going to take a 1-0 lead here. So it's 1 for Luverne, 0 for your Tigers on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. 14.8 seconds left to go here in your GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT first period. As puck's going to go down into the Tiger zone in the corner. Luverne doing everything they can. They do get it centered, and another shot and another goal. 10 seconds later, Luverne has a 2-0 lead over your Tigers. Right there, just face-off, trying to get it moved forward. Luverne in the right place at the right time, able to take a quick shot.
The Tigers need this 4 seconds to go away quick. They need to get into the locker room and regroup.
4.1 seconds to go. Face-off going to be controlled by the Tigers, and they're just going to let it go in the neutral ice. And at the end of one, it is 2 for Luverne, 0 for the Tigers on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. They're getting ready for the teddy bear toss here now. As, like I said, the first one ever, so we're trying to see how this is going to work.
I don't think this is the first one ever. I know we've done this a couple different times.
So, it's announcing the teddy bear toss. The recipients will be the Glenville American Legion Riders. 2 and 1. And here comes the teddy bears.
My mom's got a big teddy.
There's anything from little bears to big bears.
Some aren't even making it over the.
Some aren't making it over. They're trying to bump it over as the players stayed on the ice to push everything towards the announcer's booth. People still trying to get them over the net.
They're still coming.
Throw it over.
Yeah, kids fighting to see who can throw teddy bears over. Once again, the teddy bear toss, from what I could gather, going to be collected by the Glenville American Legion Riders and will be donated from there for Toys for Tots. Good sportsmanship here by both Albert Lee and Luverne as they're working together to pick up all these bears. Of course, they also wanted to thank Santa. Did that bear get tossed in half, or did you get it ripped in half?
No, the bear went the scarf stayed.
The bear went the scarf stayed, yeah. Of course, a lot of Albert Lee alumni in attendance
There's
this
Filthy.
evening. There's Phil. Hi, Phil Scott.
Hey, Filthy.
Where's your hoodie?
Hey, Filthy.
Phil, hey, Phil. When he gets that hard cast, come over. I'll show you how to rig that up.
Phil. Yeah, you don't want to hear what they're talking about with the cast. All right, now they're getting everything moved out of the ice here now. So yeah, thanks again. Well, there's some more bears that didn't make it over. So not sure how many bears were collected, but we'll let you know as soon as we find out. Probably tomorrow we'll find out. Jay, let's talk a little bit about this first period.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what do we want to talk about? I mean, it was a pretty lackluster period, and then not being negative.
Yeah.
Just being real. Luverne came out hot. Luverne controlled that game for 14 minutes of that period, and the shots on goal reflected. The Tigers did get a little fiery here at the end, but that was like 22-5 at one point. The first goal, I'm not sure you can blame Hansen for the first goal. It was turned over here at center ice, and I'm not sure what the defender was doing out in front of Hansen there.
I think he was going for the puck, and he just He was outskated there in the front.
You got to control that gap, though. You gotta have a presence on the ice. And so the first goal, I'm not going to blame Hansen. The second goal, boom, boom, boom. 10 seconds later, that's on everybody. You got to do a little bit better job of cleaning up your zone.
It was off the face-off. They let it go down.
But we had that one penalty. Luverne's our penalty kill looked amazing. They really controlled that whole 2-minute power play. Luverne did. Tigers needed that period to end about 35 seconds sooner than what it did. They need to get into the locker room and just breathe. That's the big thing right now, is just breathe. Yep, you gave up 2 quick goals. Breathe. It's no different than last week or the week prior.
Week prior when we seen him come back from 3-0.
It's just a game. Don't get so caught up in the 2 quick goals. The most dangerous lead to have in hockey is a 2-goal lead. When you're up by 2 goals, you become relaxed, you become lackluster, lethargic, if you will, and those 2 goals evaporate real quick. And obviously, we've seen the Tigers do it just 2 weeks ago. Just breathe, regroup, come back out, start fresh. This game, every player on that Tiger bench should treat this like a 0-0 game right now.
And with that, we're going to go into our first intermission, take a quick pause for station identification, pay some bills. We'll be back here. Tigers are down 2-0 on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. You're listening to Albert Lee Tiger Hockey from the Americana Insurance Press Box. We'll be right back.
Power 96, the very best in classic rock. 96.1 KQPR FM, Albert Lee, Minnesota.
Hi, this is Adam, owner of Gutters by GT. Gutters by GT is a local family-owned and operated business that has proudly served the Albert Lee area since 2012. We have won the trust of local homeowners by providing reliable service, adding leak protection to existing gutters and new gutter installation. We are also a proud sponsor of Albert Lee Sports. Call me today at 507-402-5541 or visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate today. Don't forget to listen or watch local sports on Power 96. Proudly brought to you by Gutters by GT.
Arcadian Bank's award-winning mortgage team has the experience and expertise to help you make your next move. Hi, I'm Susie Miller, the mortgage lender at Arcadian Bank. We are committed to delivering the exceptional service and personalized experience you deserve while making your dream home a reality. Stop in our Albert Lee location or visit our website to apply online.
Arcadian Bank, community-owned, community-focused in Albert Lee, Freeborn, and Heartland. www.arcadianbank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Here's an important message from the family at Derek's Preferred Auto on Highway 218 in Blooming Prairie.
Hi, friends and family. If you need your car fixed, come to Derek's Preferred Auto, and that's where my grandpa works. And where it is, it's Blooming Prairie, Minnesota.
Schedule your next appointment where Harper's grandpa promises to fix it fast, fix it right, and you get it at a fair price. That's Derek's Preferred Auto on Highway 218 in Blooming Prairie.
And Doug. There's nowhere I wouldn't go to help someone customize and save on car insurance with Liberty Mutual, even if it means playing in a football game. Boom! 42! You're going down, Doug! Oh, yeah? Your price on car insurance when you customize and save is going down. Hey! Limu? What are you doing on their team? Only pay for what you need at libertymutual.com.
Liberty, 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 liberty. Career changers, including veterans and active duty service members. Your transition starts here. Go from GI to IT in a matter of months. Become a certified cyber warrior with training at My Computer Career. Cybersecurity specialists are in high demand, offering IT pros great opportunities and a rewarding lifestyle while protecting our people, liberty, and treasured institutions from cyber threats. Deploy your career in IT today at mycomputercareer.edu/CWP, an elite CompTIA certification partner.
VA education benefits are available to those who qualify.
CBS News Brief. A small Mexican Navy plane transporting a year-old medical patient.
Here's your Power 96 weather update.
Partly cloudy skies with fog and spots tonight with a low of 28. Winds out of the west 5 to 10 miles per hour. High of 33 tomorrow, sunshine mixed with clouds at times. 22 tomorrow night, partly cloudy. Overcast and dry Wednesday and Thursday, mid-30s Wednesday, upper 30s by Thursday. That's your Power 96 weather update. I'm meteorologist Laura Lockwood. Currently is 32 degrees.
Trust the caring professionals at Star Granite Works when it comes to remembering your loved one. Star Granite Works serves the southern Minnesota and northern Iowa area. Star Granite Works offers a wide selection of monuments, granite and bronze markers, plaques, granite benches, and veteran memorials. Trust Albert Lee's only full-service monument shop and the caring professionals at Star Granite to honor in stone the legacy of your loved one forever. Star Granite Works Memorials with innovation and distinction located on South Broadway in Albert Lea. The friendly staff at Albert Lee's Trades and Labor Federal Credit Union reminds you that when you're in need of a home that satisfies your financial needs, let Trades and Labor Credit Union make it easy with checking services, debit cards, home equity loans, and savings options that will earn you more for your money. Visit Trades and Labor Federal Credit Union on Albert Lee's friendly south side. Open 6 days a week with social distancing for your safety and theirs. Trades and Labor Federal Credit Union, member NCUA, providing financial services since 1958.
When was the last time you had one of Albert Lee's finest traditions? Whether you order at night or go in for a quick slice at lunch, don't forget about Jake's Pizza.
Just call 373-7350, 373-7350, 373-7350, Jake's Pizza.
Shop at Cetra Tanning and Clothing in the Skyline Plaza, where you'll find new trendy clothing and sports apparel in their boutique section. They also have a pre-owned section, which includes clothing for kids, women and men, shoes, and purses. Etc. also offers UV tanning, custom airbrush, red light therapy, and lotions. Stop into Etc. in the Skyline Plaza and see all that they have to offer.
'Twas the night before Christmas when a mouse chewed on a wire, frying himself and starting a fire. The fire spread to the tree, which burst into flame, burning the presents, both the good and the lame. A sweater? Yuck! But the fire trucks rescued the kids' dad and mama, and thank goodness they had insurance with Americana. Bet you never saw that coming.
Wishing you a merry and safe Christmas. Your friends at Americana Insurance in Albert Lea, Ellendale, and Wells.
This is Josh Fossum from Bayview Funeral Home. When you endure a loss, it's comforting to know you have the personal attention of local ownership assisting you with your funeral needs. Bayview Reborn Funeral Home offers continuous service to the Albert Lea area, and we are proud to serve you with comfort, caring, and dependability. That's what you'll experience with Bayview Freeborn Funeral Home. Call 373-4330.
Are you looking to arrive in style at your next event? Look no further than Dawson Limousine. With our luxurious limousine and limo bus options, you'll be sure to turn heads wherever you go. Whether you're heading to a wedding, prom, or just a night out on the town, let Dawson Limousine chauffeur you around. And as a proud sponsor of local sports, you can trust that we are dedicated to supporting our local community. Call us today at 507-402-0606 to book your ride with Dawson Limousine.
Hello, everybody. This is Coach Matt Erickson of the boys hockey program. I appreciate you listening to Power 96.
All right, folks, we're back here again. A little over 3 minutes to go here in the first intermission, as a very special night here for Albert Lea Tiger hockey, as teddy bear toss happened just a little bit ago. So we'll be waiting to hear. They'll probably have it on Facebook how many teddy bears were collected. But yeah, like I said, recipients, Toys for Tots, the American Legion Riders from Glenville, post 264 here in attendance to collect those and take those for Toys for Tots. Santa Claus in the house too. He's walking around. We didn't see Frosty though, Jay.
No, we just had to imagine Frosty.
We think he's probably over there. They can make a Frosty out of the ice pile.
No, he'd be too slushy.
Oh, that's true. Speaking of slush, hopefully today some of you got to get out and work on your driveways, get ready for Christmas. I know I did that a little bit.
I don't think you had to work.
Yeah, right out Felix showing Santa out the
I don't think you needed to work on anything. I think it just did it.
Of course, with the melting, my driveway, it's one of those that it's definitely kind of a pain sometimes when you get all this different mixture of rain and ice and melting and snow, and so yeah, I did a little bit of that today.
Let's be honest, Dave. Kelly probably did it.
No, Kelly was working. I did that on I even did that before I took my nap. Normally, I like to have a little nap before I come on the air. But yeah, I did have my nap as well. But I came out here earlier today, get everything set up. Of course, the city arena staff got us the new bleacher tables. We could have it up a little higher, but I'm not the tiniest feller, and I know you're not little either. Looking at the ones over there, they're a little bit. They're snugged in like bugs there.
Yep.
But we like to have a little room. But we are, like I said, near center ice. We're just up from the blue line here. So talking to some listeners, Gary Schindler says he enjoys the camera angle a lot better. So let's see if we can get some Tiger goals here. It'll be a little different here now in the Tiger goal because it's going to be away from us. But we're getting ready to go. A minute to go here. I want to thank our in-game sponsors again. Of course, Americana Insurance, Bayview Freeborn Funeral and Cremation Services, Dawson Limousine, GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT, Southern Locking Glass, Freeborn Mauer Electric Cooperative, Home Pros, Southern Minnesota Branding, Albert Lee Convention and Visitors Bureau, and of course, Etc. Tanning and Clothing, who is our second period sponsors. That's right, with multiple tanning options and a wide variety of unique clothing options, Etc. has you covered. You can visit them in the Skyline Plaza or give them a call at 507-377-8267 to schedule your next visit. And of course, I know someone who normally likes to go there as well as Mr. Brad Skinnis, and Brad will be on the air with me tomorrow night as we bring you Tiger Boys basketball. So back-to-back nights, I should say, of sports here on Power 96. So as of right now, we got 17 minutes to go here in the second period, and your Tigers trailing 2-0. Face-off at center ice. This is going to be controlled by the Tigers as they'll work it down. It's going to be Alvey. Alvey tries to get that to an outlet, but it's going to be deflected out front. Turned over, but then returned back over by the Tigers, as that's going to be Kolker. Kolker with a shot! And I'm not sure if that's off of Sternhagen or not. Mosh literally just walked by, so I didn't see it.
What kind of goal is that,
That's
Dave?
a Southern Minnesota branding Tiger goal at 16:41 to go here. So whatever was said there in the locker room definitely fired up these Tigers. Oh, the ambient. Yep, sorry. Turn that up a little bit too. So we'll hear who got the goal for sure. Did you see who led the charge or no? Kolker. So, yep. It's face-off controlled center ice. Here we go. They're calling it.
Nope. They're going to give it to Sternhagen.
So Sternhagen from Kolker. I know when Kolker had pushed it up, I didn't know if Sternhagen had got a stick on it or not. And another quick shot by the Tigers as Olvey took that down all the way down into the Luverne zone. Then Luverne turns it over there, and Tigers now turn it over. But Luverne turns it over again in their zone, and the Tigers move it forward. And moved up is going to be, I believe that was Sternhagen again, but he's going to have it stripped from him. So Luverne works us through into neutral ice, but turned over again by the Tigers. Tigers definitely doing a lot better at taking advantage here early with the coverage, Jay.
Because they're not holding anything back, Dave.
That is true. It's going to be down in the Tiger zone held by Brua. Brua now works it over to Kolker. Kolker tries to get this move forward and just kind of going back and forth as Luverne really not causing a good outlet. But it's going to be out there. It's going to be Olvey. Casey towards Drew, but it's going to be deflected out front. And then Casey does go for a shot there.
I think that went off the bar.
And Drew as well, excuse me. but can be held in by the Tigers. Now it's going to be Drew Olvey down in the corner, tries to get this centered up, but it's going to be
Much
covered.
better start for the Tigers. Just needed to come out like it's a 0-0 game. That first 17 minutes doesn't matter anymore. You can't change it. Move on, write the new script, and they're doing a heck of a job right now.
Face-off controller will be in the Luverne center on the far side. Held in by the Tigers. Brownlee tries to get that centered up. Puck still out in the open, out in front of the net. And now it will be wrapped up, frozen there by the goalie for Luverne.
It's the wrong time to play this song. No ice.
22 shots on goal for Luverne, 14 for the Tigers. So Tigers taking.
That's huge.
Yeah.
It's like 6-2 right now. I think we ended that period at 20-8.
I believe it was correct. Face-off on the far side, going to be controlled by the Tigers. They try to center it up, but it's going to be deflected out behind the net. Now centered again, but deflected out front, as Anfinson has to go out to neutral ice and just dump that in. A couple of sticks out there. Is it one broken stick?
No, that's just one, Dave.
That's one broken stick, okay.
That's a $300 piece of carbon fiber laying on the ice.
As Luverne sends it down into the Tiger zone.
I don't
fighting
miss
for
that,
it down
Bill.
there. As Tigers trying to get this worked out. As you have down there, it's going to be
8-18.
Yeah. So Hauser and Steeler, they will move this forward, but it's going to be called icing against. See, that was foreshadow. They did Ice Ice Baby, and then we got called for an
now
icing.
we got to listen to DMX.
Party Up, by the way, one of my favorite songs ever.
DMX, God rest your soul, buddy. One of those ones I was taking too soon.
Face-off will come on the near side in the Tiger zone. Of course, this time Tigers going from our camera angle right to left, which is west to east, I believe. And ref did not like that, so he sent the Tigers out. It's going to be Casey Olvey, and it's going to be controlled by the Tigers. Kolker over to Olvey. Olvey now over to Sternhagen. Sternhagen from the point tries to get it centered. A little fight out front will be turned over. Here comes Luverne. Yep, bringing it through neutral ice. Sternhagen with a dive trying to get that poke checked away. And Tigers get the turnover as both trying to get this moved out through neutral ice. Pass cross ice. And now down on the near side corner. Back out to the point. Shot there, going to be deflected out front. As both shot was deflected. Luverne takes control, moves this down through neutral ice into the Tiger zone. Both there to lay a big hit down there in the corner, far side. But Luverne's going to hold this in, takes a quick shot right into the glove of Hansen for another save. Once again on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard, it has Luverne up 2-1 over your Albert Lee Tigers. 22 shots on goal for Luverne and 15 for your Tigers. I believe it's Luverne Cardinals, right?
Yeah, it is.
I know their logo, like I said, a little different. Face-off on the far side, controlled by Luverne. Quick shot, saved by Hansen. Out along the half wall. Going to be moved forward, and here comes the Tigers. This is going to be worked in. Ooh. And that was actually Shaw with a nice move, just deflected out front. Turned over as Luverne brings it through neutral ice into the Tiger zone. And a nice defensive stick there by Hauser to avoid. That came over. That's going to be an offsides, as unfortunately number 2 for Luverne could not keep it in. So offsides called on the Cardinals.
You know what I can't wait for, Dave?
Heat.
The heated seats in my truck.
Like I said here, Josh said he'd normally keep the heat on for us, but face-off controlled onto the neutral zone by Luverne. Luverne brings it down into the Tiger zone. Behind the net, Anfinson tries to get that move forward. It's going to be picked up by Sternhagen. Sternhagen now over to Kolker. Kolker is going to work this on the far side. Brings it down. shot's going to be deflected out front as it's poke checked away. Tigers trying to get this centered up, but to an outlet, but it's going to go length of the ice, but no icing there. As Luverne going to take a quick line change. Tigers bringing this through the zone into neutral ice. Dumps it down, and it'll be, well, I thought there for a second the Luverne goalie was going to freeze it, but he's not. He lays it out front for Luverne to bring this now through neutral ice down in the Tiger zone. Tries to get that centered, but it's going to be Brua there to cause a little chaos out front. Down in the corner, Brua is going to come away with it. Works this down in the near side. Moves it forward towards Olvi. Olvi working this on the near side. Tries to get that centered towards Brua. Brua back over towards Sternhagen. Held in by Bolf with a shot from the point. So a couple of nice saves from Luverne's goalie. As Luverne trying to get this cleared up. Go from the far side to the near side. Here comes Luverne. Moving it through neutral ice, but it's going to be Bolf there as Luverne is going to take almost a full fire sale here. Get some fresh legs. Here comes Brua. Brua works it in towards the Luverne zone. Brua now behind the net. Tries to get something centered. Going to be deflected behind the net. Picked up by the Tigers as both unable to hold this in. As he'll go back over towards Brua and neutral ice. Brua will just dump that forward into the Luverne zone. But picked up by Luverne. Luverne dumps that down. And Brua down there, and Bolf with a nice defensive stop there, as it looked like it could have been a nice little breakaway for Luverne. Down in the corner, Bolf fighting for it. It's going to come out somehow out of the corner into a Luverne, onto a Luverne stick, and a quick shot.
It's because there was 3 Tigers behind the net. Nobody out front, nobody clearing out, nobody playing bodies.
So on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard, it now sees Luverne take that 2-goal lead again, leading 3-1. Shots on goal, 25 for Luverne, 20 for the Tigers. So Tigers definitely, winning on shots on goal, but got to do a little better defensive there.
Can you tell I'm a defensive dad?
Yeah, I can tell you're a defensive dad. Face-off controlled by the Tigers. It's going to be Hauser now. Hauser over towards Anfinson. Anfinson will dump that in. Here comes Big Sam McGill behind the net. He tries to get this centered as puck still out in the open. Now down back behind. Shot deflected out front. Still held in as the Tigers working this from the near side corner. Luverne going to take over, though, working behind the Tiger net. We'll send this length of the ice. That will be an icing call. So we'll have a face-off back in the Luverne zone. Could never tell you were a defensive dad there, Jay.
I know.
Ron, are you a defensive dad or an offensive dad when it comes to...
Highly offensive.
Highly offensive. Well, we know you're highly offensive. We listen to your morning show. No,
hey, that's not very nice, David.
All right, face-off on the near side in the Luverne zone. Controlled there by Olvi. Olvi trying to get that cleared or centered, but it's going to be picked up by Luverne. Luverne will dump that down actually towards the net, and Hansen with a save.
Defense is all about gap control. You got to steer them away and out. Close that gap. You're actually the one driving. I get it, you're skating backwards, but where you go is crucial to where they go.
Face-off on the near side in the Tiger zone, controlled by Luverne. Well, we have a whistle.
And boys hockey, if you think you're beat and they got the puck, just throw a hit on them. Play a body. It's legal.
So face-off again on the near side. Picked up by the Tigers for a second, moves it out, but it's going to be held in. As Bolf gets down to the corner first, sends it over towards Brua. Brua now moving this up towards Sternhagen. Sternhagen pushed that in, almost like he blew a tire there on the pass.
I was like he had a figure skate on. He toe picked.
Luverne takes over in their zone as they dump it down to the Tiger zone. Brua down there. Brua comes up. He's going to try to move this forward, but a couple of Luverne skaters in the way. He turns it over for a second, but picks it back up. Now it'll be down near the half wall and sent forward And now that will go for an icing. So we'll have a face-off again back here on the near side in the Tiger zone.
See the thing there, so Brew is coming hard into the zone, right? There's no other Luverne player there. There's one on Brewer's tail. The other defenseman has to recognize that, and he's got to come to this side of the ice. So with the pressure on Brewer, he can scoot it over here, but he stopped out in front of the net, which is a great play if there's somebody else in the zone.
Tigers control the face-off on the near side out of their zone. Ovi moves it forward. He'll have it stripped away. Puck now traveling behind the Luverne net as Luverne tries to get this centered up, but it's going to be picked up.
That's a nice play by Steeler.
Steeler, he takes it down, shot, and just unfortunate that Persig could not get that stick underneath. But still, yeah, beautiful play there by Steeler.
I bet he's got 5 on it.
That's what I've heard. Face-off will be on the far side in the Luverne zone as they're talking about this here real quick on how they want to do this. Actually, no, it got moved to the near side, excuse me. Face-off, Kolker going to be controlled. Quick shot by Olvi. Deflected out front. Held in by Brua. Puck is out in the open. And unfortunately, not able to get into the net as we are going to see a collision. And I'm not sure.
I'm going to call a trip on somebody.
I think it's going to go on Olvi. No. Kolker? On Kolker, okay. As Kolker actually is the one that went sliding. Kolker's jersey all covered in ice along the back, so not sure why that call was made what it is, but we're going to go on a home pros penalty kill. So 8:23 on the Center Tanning and Clothing second period is 2 minutes for tripping on Kolker. Face off on the near side in the Tiger zone. Going to be controlled by Luverne. Luverne working from the point, trying to bring this through the middle. Shot's going to go wide of the net. But they're going to hold this in. And Sternhagen, and here comes Olvi. Olvi steals it, brings it down into the zone, into the Luverne zone. Still fighting for it down there. And Luverne will get control again. Luverne holding it behind their net.
Show me the Flying V.
Flying V. Bringing it in through neutral ice is number 21 for Luverne. He's going to drop it off towards the point. And number 4 now from the point. He'll send it across ice. And a shot on a one-timer is going to go wide of the net. Tiger's going to pick this up and send it lengthly to the ice for a nice clear. Minute 13 to go in the home pros penalty kill. Now, at first I thought they had pulled the goalie there. I did not see him, but he went down to the corner. I was like, this is risky, Jay. I know you always say to do it.
Gamble. What do you gotta lose?
Brought back into the Tiger zone. Anfinson trying to get this cleared out. Being contested is Brua down there fighting for it now. It's going to be pushed forward, and shot's going to go wide of the net for Luverne. Now out from the point, number 2 holding this in. It's Sternhagen there fighting for the puck.
I don't like it.
Doing everything he can.
I don't like it.
Anfinson there as well.
Nice hit there by Brua.
As now Brua's going to get wrapped up again, and shot. It's going to save by Hansen. He couldn't get it in his glove, but it bounced out of the glove. Puck's held in, but we're going to have it's cross check 9 or interference. Excuse me, interference as Sternhagen went flying. As this is number 8, and he's arguing. And Sternhagen and yeah, we may see something crazy here in a second. There's some fighting going on out there. Uh-oh. Number 21, the captain for Luverne, told to get onto the bench.
If you could read lips, that ref literally just said, "Shut it." Shut it.
He's pointing at him. Okay, now, yep.
No, he's not pointing at him.
Looking to see if they want to make any changes. But we're going to have 18 seconds
take
here.
The other guy.
So face off down in the near side in the Luverne zone.
4-on-4 hockey here, a lot
Held
of
in
ice.
by Hauser, drop back down. Here comes Casey Elvey. Elvey working from the corner. Gets it out towards Hauser. Hauser with a shot. It's gonna. Oh, and then another shot there by Brownlee as he picked it
Colker's
up.
going to come
Or,
and he's
excuse
going
me,
to stay
Steeler.
on the ice here.
It is now a
Yep, stay on the ice. Yep.
Freeborn Mauer power play. As Steeler will go ahead and drop this. Luverne unable to hold this, and actually they almost get another shot here. It is going to go being held in as Brua. Oh, it can't get it over towards Colker, so they're going to have to
It's
touch
all
here.
because he's got those white gloves on.
Here we go. This is going to be brought in here by Hauser.
Dave, you're on my court.
Oh, sorry. I'm always on courts. Down in the near side. Not sure what are they doing down there.
They're
kind of fighting for
They're
it.
playing hockey, Dave.
They're kind of fighting for it. Give me the call, Jay. You're standing.
Yeah. So the Tigers are working it down here in the half wall in the corner. It is a lot of pushing, a lot of shoving down there. Steelers in there fighting up to Colker, back down to Steeler. Steeler with a shot on goal. Gets the rebound, and it's going to be held there by the Luverne goaltender. 38 seconds to go here on the Freeborn Mauer power play. And we're going to have an offensive zone here for the Tigers. Let's see who Coach Erickson sends out here. Looks like we're gonna go Colker, Persig, Brua, Olvey, and Sternhagen. Back up to the point by Brua. Brua with a shot, and that's a Tiger goal! A Southern Minnesota branding Tiger goal.
And 5-12.
I'm not sure.
Except for tanning and clothing.
I'm not sure if that was tipped out in front. It did change directions. It was like a lame duck there for a minute. Tigers back to within one.
So we'll see who gets the goal on that.
Sure rate power play on that, so Dave understands.
On your Bayview Freeborn Freedom Cremation Service scoreboard, it has your Albert Lee Tigers trailing Luverne 2-3 right now with 5:12 to go in your Etc. Tanning and Clothing second period. Whistle blown here. Ref didn't like something on the face-off.
It's whatever Sternhagen was doing.
Sternhagen looks like he is going to take the face-off here as Colker has to move. Still waiting. Face-off controlled by the Tigers. Next turned over there. Now down in the Tiger zone is Brua. Brua will send it across ice. Picked up by number 4 for Luverne. Now back
It was.
Centered shot.
Brewer's shot was tipped by Steeler. They give that goal to Steeler.
So Steeler
Brewer
from Brua,
shot it.
Turnover there in the Tiger zone as here comes Olvey. Olvey dumps it down. Colker gets it stripped away, takes a little bit of a hit. Fighting for it out in front. Luverne comes away with it. Working this through as Sternhagen tries to get in there. Causes a poke check there. And now behind the Tiger net is Brua. Brua will get this move forward over towards Anfinson. Anfinson tries to move this forward. He's going to get wrapped up. And then we're going to see... Let's see what they call here. Tripping on number 21 for Luverne gives your Albert Lee Tigers another Freeborn Mauer power play.
Let's be honest, though. He didn't call that tripping. He called the mouthiness over here that happened 4 minutes before that play. The whole point of that penalty was because he was over here yapping at the official.
Face-off on the far side, controlled by the Tigers. Anfinson from the point tries to get that dump behind the Luverne net. Picked up by Luverne. They're going to send it down for a clear.
Oh, no!
Yes. Dangerous as Hansen had come out, and somehow that puck floated in front of his net. No damage, though, as Luverne works this now out of their zone into the Tiger zone again. Save out front. as Tigers colliding out there. Neutral ice. Luverne's controlling. Minute 25 to go in this Freeborn-Maurer power play. They'll send it up. Here, that's going to be an offside. Oh, calling it a high.
All the way down. That's an offensive draw on a power play for the Tigers.
Minute 17 to go in your Freeborn-Maurer power play. 3:34 in your Etcetera Tanning and Clothing second period. Face-off on the far side in the Luverne zone. Controlled by Luverne and picked up in neutral ice by Brua. Brua moves this forward over towards Olvie. Olvie will dump it down behind the Luverne net. Now down in the near side corner. Fighting for it. It's going to be...
It's a puck out of play. It should come down. It was touched by a Tiger on the bench.
So Home Pro's puck out of play. They're going to keep it down there.
Wow.
I know the coach is questioning it.
It should come down. It was touched by a Tiger.
Coach Erickson's smiling. He knows he might have got away with one there.
They got away with one.
Face off on the near side on the Luverne zone. Controlled by Luverne for a second there. And they're going to try to get that cleared up, but it's held in by Brua. Brua with a shot from the point, going to be saved.
Nice play by Brua to hold the line.
Now over towards Sternhagen. Sternhagen down in the near side corner. Tries to get it centered. And it's in off of Casey
Southern Minnesota branding Tiger goal. And that puts us back to even. 3 apiece, or as I like to say, 0-0.
Oh, and they're in a little collision. They're still fighting down here. It's getting real chippy. I don't know where the refs are at. The refs aren't watching.
Right here and there. He's looking right at it.
We'll see what it was. To me, it looked like it was Casey Olvie with the goal.
I think it was Olvie.
Yeah, I think it was Casey. Casey ended up getting it out, I think. Brua from... It's going to be Olvie from Brua is what I think it was.
On the power play.
Face-off controlled by the Tigers. Here comes Fletcher Persig. Persig trying to get that centered up, but he's going to be contested. Now fighting for it down on the far side corner. Comes up with it. It's going to be Steeler dumps it back down, picked up by Casey Olvie. Now out towards Bulf. Bulf with a shot deflected out front. Big collision out there in front as they're still fighting for it. It's behind the Luverne net. Both teams still fighting. Looks like it's going to be Luverne coming out with it. They're going to go ahead and bring this, trying to get it sent.
The referee, he should get a 2-minute interference call there.
Down behind the Tiger net as here comes Bulf. Bulf working through a couple defenders. Brings it into the zone. Tries to get that centered over towards Steeler, but it's going to be tipped away. As that was actually tried to get pushed forward by Brua, but right into the stick of Luverne. Luverne takes a shot. Now it's going to be Brua working this forward. That goes over towards Bulf. Bulf working this through up in here. It's going to be.
I couldn't even see Olvie there. I thought it was going to go for an ice. But Olvie was standing there.
As Luverne takes it back over, works this into the Tiger zone. Shot's going to go wide of the net. Picked up by Casey Olvie. Olvie moving this forward. He's going to get hit hard along the boards there.
He took it to the dome, too. He got hit right in the mask.
And Anfinson's going to pick this up as Luverne tried to get that dumped into the zone. Kolker working this now. Just gets it centered up. It will go for an ice as Kolker tried to get it up towards Persig, but just out of reach. Minute 3 to go in your Etcetera Tanning and Clothing second period. On your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard, it has Albert Lee at 3 and Luverne at 3. 29 shots on goal for Albert Lee, 31 for Luverne.
Far better period for the Tigers. Far better.
And quick line change is going to bring out Sternhagen and put in Steeler. You got Steeler, Persig, Bulf, Kolker, and Brua. And Ref didn't like something Colker was doing, so Steelers going to take that. Controlled by the Tigers as both trying to move this forward, but it's going to be tipped out and pushed through.
Off the bar!
Oh, yeah.
Off the bar!
Just so you're, it somehow got centered. Luverne took a shot off the bar, and it goes down length of the ice for an icing. Wow, 44.1 seconds. That, what I thought was going to be a nice pass up front, somehow got deflected onto the stick of Luverne, and they took a quick shot. But here we go. Face off in the Tiger zone on the near side. Colker will take the face off. Going to be controlled by Luverne. Shot deflected out front. Now back out to the point as the Tigers contest. And it's going to be Sternhagen and Alvey. And Sternhagen gets it. He takes a shot, but it's going to go just wide of the net.
30 seconds to go.
Be on the Luverne zone. Fighting for it. Luverne will move this forward
20.
into the Tiger zone. Balf is going to be down there. He's going to get hit into the boards. It comes from behind the net. Tries to get it centered. Going to be deflected out front. Still held him. Shot somehow from the point. Tigers trying to get this cleared out. 5 seconds. Shot going to be saved. And number 22 from Luverne takes a shot. Saved by Hansen.
With
3
seconds on the clock. At this point here, the whole goal of this face-off is just tie him up. Don't even play the puck, just tie him up. Yep, look at him slide down. Don't even try to win this, just tie him up. Good job, Colker. That's textbook hockey right there. Good job, Colker.
Just went down to try to block that. And after 2 completed, it's all tied up here from the historic Roy Nystrom Arena.
That is such a smart hockey play right there by Colker.
I tell you what, second period, you got to give it to the Tigers.
Yeah,
the
Tigers won that
really
one.
Well. So shots on goal so far right now, 33 for Luverne, 30 for the Tigers. And the Holly Jolly is going in here. Masha's talking to Grandmas and Grandpas over there. Hopefully he doesn't get beat up.
I bet that old guy could take him.
So let's talk about this. I mean, obviously, Tigers go in trailing. It was 2-0.
They flipped the script. Completely rewrote that game right there. The ice was so far tilted at the end of the first 17. Coming out for this 17, it was an uphill battle all the way. The Tigers, they got dominated for 14 minutes that first period. I think the Tigers dominated this period for 14 minutes. So we're square even. That scoreboard reflects exactly what is going on right now. This is now a complete even game. First period went to Luverne, second period went to the Tigers. It's exactly what they needed to do.
So, yeah, like I said, all tied up here as we're going into our second intermission. No teddy bear toss here this round, but we're going to go ahead. We're going to pay some bills here, and we'll come back with that third period, but we'll actually come back for a little more of an intermission. But here you're listening to Power 96 live coverage of Albert Lee boys Tiger hockey from the Americana Insurance Press Box. We'll be right back.
It was the night before Christmas when a mouse chewed on a wire, frying himself and starting a fire. The fire spread to the tree, which burst into flame, burning the presents, both the good and the lame. A sweater? Yuck! But the fire trucks rescued the kids' dad and mama, and thank goodness they had insurance with Americana. Bet you never saw that coming.
Wishing you a merry and safe Christmas. Your friends at Americana Insurance in Albert Lee, Ellendale, and Wells.
This is Josh Fossum from Bayview Funeral Home. When you endure a loss, it's comforting to know you have the personal attention of local ownership assisting you with your funeral needs. Bayview Reborn Funeral Home offers continuous service to the Albert Lee area, and we are proud to serve you with comfort, caring, and dependability. That's what you'll experience with Bayview Freeborn Funeral Home. Call 373-4330.
Are you looking to arrive in style at your next event? Look no further than Dawson Limousine. With our luxurious limousine and limo bus options, you'll be sure to turn heads wherever you go. Whether you're heading to a wedding, prom, or just a night out on the town, Let Dawson Limousine chauffeur you around. And as a proud sponsor of local sports, you can trust that we are dedicated to supporting our local community. Call us today at 507-402-0606 to book your ride with Dawson Limousine.
Right now at the Home Depot, shop appliance savings and get up to 40% off select appliances like Samsung. Upgrade your kitchen with the Samsung Bespoke 4-door refrigerator. Now featuring the dual auto ice maker with sphere ice, only at the Home Depot. You'll have perfectly chilled drinks for every gathering. Shop appliance savings now at the Home Depot. Offer valid December 11th through January 1st. U.S. only. See store online for details.
Hey, I'm Steffi. You may know me from your social feed. I go big for the holidays, so I'm going to Famous Footwear because the best gifts are giving famous. My friends and family are gonna love all these styles from Nike, Adidas, Crocs, New Balance, Skechers, and more. With over 800 stores, you're never far from the perfect gift. So make your list and make it famous. Come in today for buy one pair, get one half off at your local Famous Footwear or famous.com. Some exclusions apply.
Hi, this is Adam, owner of GT Window and Door. GT Window and Door is a local family-owned and operated business that has proudly served the Albert Lea area since 2012. We have won the trust of local homeowners by providing reliable service and high-quality windows, doors, and seamless gutter installation. We are also a proud sponsor of Albert Lea Sports. Call me today at 507-320-0575 or visit gtwindowanddoor.com for a free estimate today. Don't forget to listen or watch local sports on Power 96. Proudly brought to you by GT Window and Door.
High school juniors and seniors, are you ready for an unforgettable experience? Apply today for your chance to win an all-expense-paid youth tour leadership trip to Washington, D.C., sponsored by Freeborn-Maurer Electric Cooperative. This week-long adventure to tour D.C. co-op style will take place in June of 2026. The deadline to apply is Friday, February 13th. For more information, visit fmec.coop or call 373-6421.
Southern Minnesota Branding has been helping customers create and display their company logos for over 40 years. They are a fully customizable shop specializing in logo design, vinyl graphics, banners, magnets, vehicle wraps, and so much more. They have also added custom apparel using direct-to-garment printing and embroidery to the many services they offer. Are you looking for customized Tiger, Wolverine, Knights, Panthers, or any other local sports team apparel? Stop into 1409 Eberhart Street right off of East Main and see what they can do for you. Southern Minnesota Branding in Albert Lea.
Have you been having problems with your dishwasher, stove, washer, or dryer? Call Orrin Mortensen with On the Spot Appliance Service. With over 30 years experience, Orrin does repairs for all major household appliances and commercial cooking products, including fryers and grills. On the Spot Appliance Service is warranty authorized for most major brands and is a local LG appliance servicer. Don't let your wannabe handyman fix a problem and make it worse. Call Orrin Mortensen with On the Spot Appliance Service anytime at 256-8099.
Hi, this is Adam, owner of Gutters by GT. Gutters by GT is a local family-owned and operated business that has proudly served the Albert Lea area since 2012. We have won the trust of local homeowners by providing reliable service, adding leak protection to existing gutters and new gutter installation. We are also a proud sponsor of Albert Lea Sports. Call me today at 507-402-5541 or visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate today. Don't forget to listen or watch local sports on Power 96. Proudly brought to you by Gutters by GT.
Arcadian Bank's award-winning mortgage team has the experience and expertise to help you make your next move. Hi, I'm Susie Miller, the mortgage lender at Arcadian Bank. We are committed to delivering the exceptional service and personalized experience you deserve while making your dream home a reality. Stop in our Albert Lea location or visit our website to apply online.
Arcadian Bank, community-owned, community-focused in Albert Lea, Freeborn, and Heartland. www.arcadianbank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Here's an important message from the family at Derek's Preferred Auto on Highway 218 in Blooming Prairie.
Hi, friends and family. If you need your car fixed, come to Derek's Preferred Auto, and that's where my grandpa works. And where it is, it's Blooming Prairie, Minnesota.
Schedule your next appointment where Harper's grandpa promises to fix it fast, fix it right, and you get it at a fair price. That's Derek's Preferred Auto on Highway 218 in Blooming Prairie.
Trust the caring professionals at Star Granite Works when it comes to remembering your loved one. Star Granite Works serves the southern Minnesota and northern Iowa area. Star Granite Works offers a wide selection of monuments, granite and bronze markers, plaques, granite benches, and veteran memorials. Trust Albert Lee's only full-service monument shop and the caring professionals at Star Granite to honor in stone the legacy of your loved one forever. Star Granite Works Memorials with innovation and distinction located on South Broadway in Albert Lea. The friendly staff at Albert Lee's Trades and Labor Federal Credit Union reminds you that when you're in need of a home that satisfies your financial needs, let Trades and Labor Credit Union make it easy with checking services, debit cards, home equity loans, and savings options that will earn you more for your money. Visit Trades and Labor Federal Credit Union on Albert Lee's friendly south side. Open 6 days a week with social distancing for your safety and theirs. Trades and Labor Federal Credit Union, member NCUA, providing financial services since 1958.
When was the last time you had one of Albert Lee's finest traditions? Whether you order at night or go in for a quick slice at lunch, don't forget about Jake's Pizza.
Home early and I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna call Jake's Pizza and order one for me and you. Just call 373-7350, 373-7350, 373-7350, Jake's Pizza.
Shop Etc. Tanning and Clothing in the Skyline Plaza, where you'll find new trendy clothing and sports apparel in their boutique section. They also have a pre-owned section, which includes clothing for kids, women and men, shoes, and purses. Etc. also offers UV tanning, custom airbrush, red light therapy, and lotions. Stop into Etc. in the Skyline Plaza and see all that they have to offer.
Here's your Power 96 weather update. Partly cloudy skies with fog and spots tonight with a low of 28. Winds out of the west 5 to 10 miles per hour. High of 33 tomorrow, sunshine mixed with clouds at times. 22 tomorrow night, partly cloudy. Overcast and dry Wednesday and Thursday, mid-30s Wednesday, upper 30s by Thursday. That's your Power 96 weather update. I'm meteorologist Laura Lockwood. Currently is 32 degrees.
Hello, everybody. This is Coach Matt Erickson of the boys hockey program. I appreciate you listening to Power 96.
And back here again from the historic Roy Nice Marina, it's Power 96 live coverage of Albert Lea Tiger hockey. As right now, as we're going to be heading into the third period, we got a little over 4 minutes to go, so I might as well get that changed up here. It's 3-3 right now, as we're heading into the third. Third period is going to be brought to you by Southern Locking Glass. I want to thank all of our in-game sponsors again here. Of course, Americana Insurance, Bayview Freeborn Funeral and Cremation Services, Dawson Limousine, GT Window and Door, Gutters by GT, Etc. Tanning and Clothing, Southern Locking Glass, Freeborn Mauer Cooperative, Home Pros, Southern Minnesota Branding, the Albert Lea Convention and Visitors Bureau, and of course the third period is going to be brought to you by Southern Locking Glass. They offer a wide variety of services from doors, windows, frames, hardware, and locksmithing. Give them a call at 507-373-9446 or visit them at 316 Main Court, right off of Main Street. Let's go ahead. Let's give a quick thank you again to our sports boosters, because without you guys and our sports boosters, we wouldn't be able to do what we do. So make sure, especially here this holiday season, if there's anything you need, make sure to get it local and from one of our great sports boosters. Of course, Americana Insurance, Bayview Freeborn Funeral Home, Southern Minnesota Branding, On the Spot Appliance, Arcadian Bank, Derek's Preferred Auto in Blooming Prairie, Star Granite Works, GT Window and Door, Gutters by GT, the Austin Bruins, Marthaler Honda, Alpha Orthodontics, Trades and Labor Federal Credit Union, Thompson Sanitation, Young Construction and Roofing, Nick's Meats in Hayward, South Main Auto Service in Austin, Freeborn County Solid Waste, North Star Power Sports, Big Cats Customs in Clarks Grove, Becker Auto Sales on the corner in Hayward, the Albert Lea Convention and Visitors Bureau, Sorensen's Appliance in Geneva, Collins Auto Repair, Hanson Tire Service of Austin, Etc. Credit Union, the Overhead Door Company, Design Ready Controls, Hy-Vee in Albert Lea, Jake's Pizza, Shell Rapid Lube, Aero Printing, and Wasika Inc. And of course, one of our sponsors, with Freeborn County Solid Waste and things like that. I know the city, the Works Department has kind of been pushing out to try to reuse, recycle, and help, like I said, keep the cost down for the city of Albert Lee with everything that's happening here now over this next week. Of course, it's Christmas week, so Merry Christmas to everybody listening. Jay, you as well. I don't think I'll get to see you again before Christmas. What are your plans? Are you going to be just around town, or?
So I'm actually on vacation this week.
I know. That's why you get to hang out late tonight.
As luck would have it, we've always been gone over Christmas, right? There's always been some holiday tournament that hockey has taken us away, and it started at a very young age, with both of them playing, going to War Road, doing this tournament, doing that tournament, and then when he transitioned into juniors, coming home for the showcase is Christmas week. They just had the showcase.
Yep.
So I haven't worked a Christmas week in a long time, thanks to my bosses, and so we've kind of transitioned into not working, having 4 Christmases. So so it's just it's all about family time this week, right? Going to 4 different Christmases, having all that good stuff, gonna overeat and take lots of naps.
Watch the Vikings win?
No.
Against the Motor City Kitties.
That's not going to happen. But speaking of those, the Lions, they really got just robbed against the Steelers.
I didn't watch the game. Vikings won, though. That's good. And I tell you what, we'll have Christmas music, of course, starting Wednesday, and that'll run through Thursday. And but we will have a little break in between, as it will be Vikings football. But keep your radio dial here to Power 96. All right, third period. As it's 3-3, third period once again brought to you by Southern Locking Glass. It got loud in here real quick. All right, face-off going to be controlled by Luverne. Once again, we're going to go right to left in front of us here. Dump down into the Tiger zone. Buff will move that forward over towards Ulvey. Ulvey trying to work this through. It's kind of up.
Hit the support rod up there for the heating ducts.
Actually, I think it hit the light too. Look at that light just shaking.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as a high puck here in hockey. If it hits something, it's dead, right?
It's just dead.
Okay. But it can go as high as it wants unless it hits something. Face-off on the far side, going to be controlled by Luverne. Luverne looks like they were going to take a shot, going to go wide of the net. Down in the corner, trying to work it through neutral ice, but it can be turned over there at neutral ice. Dumped back down towards the goalie from the Albert Lee, but save for Hansen. So we're going to have a face-off again in the Tiger zone. I suppose I can actually probably turn this. That might help too. All right, here we go. Face-off controlled by the Tigers as Brua works this through. This is going to go up towards Ulvey. And then, of course, is Casey Ulvey. And he tries to center it through, but it's going to be picked up there at neutral ice. But retaken over by both, but turned over again. And Luverne now will bring it back down into the Tiger zone. And
I'm pretty sure that's going to be Coker going to the box.
As I just seen the whistle there, I didn't get to see the arm up, but it is going to be Coker. And what are they calling here? Oh, hooking on Coker. So 16 minutes here in the third period. We're on a Home Pros penalty kill. Hey, kill those aches and pains away of buying a home by going and see the professionals at Home Pros. They can get your house sold in no time. Use the professionals, Home Pros. Once again, face-off is going to be on the near side in the Tiger zone. Controlled by Luverne, but pushed forward as here comes the Tigers. Ulvey over to Sternhagen. Sternhagen tries to go for the 5-hole, but it's going to be deflected out front, and here comes Luverne. Nice 5-hole shot there by Sternhagen. Luverne bringing this into the Tiger zone, goes through a couple of Tiger defenders, back behind the Tiger net. Coach Erickson not liking
not
that.
happy with that.
Should have been maybe a hold or an interference call, but not called on Luverne. Luverne's still working this now out from the point. We'll send that towards the towards the net, but I think it was deflected out front. Now working behind, they're going to go ahead and dump it out towards the half wall. Luverne tries to get that centered up. It's going to be off. That looks like it was actually off of Brua as he's wincing a little bit, and it'll be pushed forward. Luverne picks it back up in the Luverne zone, brings it through neutral ice into the Tiger zone. And here comes Tigers. Are going to pick this up. They're going to send it length of the ice for a clear. 52 seconds to go here in the Home Pros penalty kill. Luverne working it out of their zone through neutral ice. Takes it down to the Tiger zone. Actually, somehow gets it through. Splits the two defenders. Goes behind the net. Going to take a shot, but it can be deflected out front. And Tigers will get another clear. 21's going to pick this up for Luverne in their zone, working through neutral ice. This time going to work on the near side. Goes down in the corner, tries to go over to the far side corner, now out to the point. Number 2 working this, goes cross ice to 4. Back over to 2, takes a shot.
Nice block by Steeler.
And still maintained by Luverne.
Coker's going to come back to the ice.
5, 4. Steeler now holding that in. And center, but Schottman's going to go up and out of play for another Home Pros puck out of play. We are now at full strength, so a very successful Home Pros penalty kill for the Tigers. Once again, on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard, it has Albert Lee at 3 and Luverne at 3. 13:56 to go here.
Those are not Nachos Navidad.
Those are not Nacho Navidad, but they keep playing the song, so everybody's eating nachos now. Is on face-off on the near side in the Albert Lee zone. Shot from the point as it was controlled by Luverne. Now down into the corner. Trying to get this work forward, and it's going to be Sternhagen. He's going to get this through into neutral ice, but it's going to be picked up by Luverne. But a little bit of issues controlling that as it's down now behind the Luverne net. There comes in Ulvey, but Luverne going to get through neutral ice. Down in the Tiger zone. Shot, save, Hansen.
You're deep in thought, Dave.
Luverne definitely coming out, being a little more aggressive here in this third period early.
That's because they're not up by 2 goals. I told you.
Yep,
a two-goal lead in hockey sucks.
Face-off controlled by Luverne on the near side Tiger zone. The Tigers going to come away with it, trying to go off board pass. Picked back up in neutral ice by Luverne. Luverne works this down from their zone and can't get it up through as Drew Ulvey being a little mosquito there. Shot from the point.
Hey, speaking of that, I seen Bremer over there, your favorite little mosquito.
Bremer.
They're all back on holiday break right now.
Nice push there by Steeler as he went one-on-one with the Luverne player as they were trying to get possession there. And Steeler just doing what he has to do. It's going to be popped back in by Steeler. This is going to be Persig. He turns it over. Here comes Luverne working through neutral ice. Passes up to number 7. Going to be poke-checked away by the Tigers. And it's going to be pushed forward. Picked up now by Persig. Persig hands it off to Bremer. Bremer brings it through neutral ice. Or Brua. Now I'm talking Bremer. See, we got talking. And Brua's going to be appended there. Now down in the near side corner. Turned over. Here comes Luverne. Luverne working it through neutral ice.
Steer him.
Goes through the right. Shot's going to go wide of the net as Bulf there. Puck down on the near side corner in the Tiger zone. It's going to be picked up for a second by the Tigers, but kept in by Luverne. Luverne takes a shot. It's going to be deflected out front. And with the rebound, another shot. It's going to be a goal for Luverne. Your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. It now sees Luverne up 4-3 at 11:48 to go here in the third period. Brought to you by Southern Lock and Glass. They just kept peppering shots there, and they got one to go, Jay.
Yeah. You know, it's reminiscent of the first period here.
Face-off will be at neutral ice. having some discussion still going on here.
Yeah, Erickson's not happy. He's hot about something.
Still talking with the refs about it. What do you think he's arguing here?
No clue. Whatever it is a valid argument in his world right now.
Face-off going to be controlled by Luverne. Turned over.
But that's the right thing to do. You know, he's fired up, so maybe the boys will get fired up too.
And Luverne takes a turnover there. Backhanded shot's going to go wide of the net. Save, actually, I think, by Hansen.
It's a very
picked back up.
Very smart move by the coach. You get fired up, maybe the boys will get fired up.
Luverne takes possession in the neutral ice. Moving this into the Tiger zone. Picked up by Casey Alvey. Dumped forward. It's going to be to Sternhagen. Sternhagen works this. Tries to go for a one-timer over to Kolkering and a miss. But another shot's going to come from Alvey, Casey Alvey, before Luverne picks it up. Now they're working down. It's going to be a quick shot there as Luverne went into the Tiger zone, number 22, with a quick shot, but a save by Hansen. John Cena, can't see me?
Yeah.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. You guys always sit and text the whole time, and I have no clue what you're talking about with stuff. Now it's obviously another reference.
Well, that's good.
Wrestling. All right, face-off on the near side in the Tiger zone.
What a career by this guy, 25 years.
Oh, whoa.
He represented the company pretty well.
Was that John Cena?
John Cena.
Was that him singing?
Yeah, that's John Cena.
Oh, I did not know that was his song.
Sang his own entrance.
Oh, nice. Laverne controlling this in the Tiger zone.
The reason you didn't know that.
Up. Here, Brua gets hit hard along the wall.
The reason you
Persing's
didn't know
down
that,
there.
Dave, is because you can't see him.
That's true. Tried to get centered there from Persig as Brua will take a shot, saved by number 40, which is the goalie. And picked up, brought into the Tiger zone for a second by Laverne. Now picked up. Tigers will drop that down into Laverne's zone. Laverne there, able to pick that up as Drew Alvey somehow gets it down towards Persig. Persig sends it along the wall over towards Alvey. Alvey trying to get this centered, but it's going to be deflected out front. Now another deflection, and the goalie's going to wrap this up. Sometimes with hockey, it goes so fast you can't even see what's going on. That puck, and that was another one. I did not see him get that out, but somehow a quick shot as you come around from behind the net. Face off on the near side in the Laverne zone. Laverne's going to go ahead and send this down. But Alvey's going to get there first. Sends it back into neutral ice, but it's deflected back into the Tiger zone. Brua moving this forward.
No, that's tipped.
Yeah. No icing called as it was unable to get towards Alvey. Laverne will send this back down. That somehow gets tipped.
It's tipped by Sternhagen.
Brua tries to get this move forward. Laverne gets it centered somehow, but then it's turned over. Here comes the Tigers. Sternhagen over to Alvey. Alvey bringing this in. He's going to get, not sure what. Okay. He gets hit from behind, but the puck will go flying, saying he just went for the puck, I guess, as Laverne brings us back down, turned over by the Tigers. Sternhagen again, he's going to bring it in. Tries to get that over towards Brua, and it's going to be actually sent over towards Alvey. Alvey with a shot, saved by Laverne.
We are up, down a lot now. This is turning into a game of legs here. Who's got the horses to compete for the next 9 minutes? The Tigers better hope they have a couple Clydesdales stashed away in the barn.
Well, here on this line, it's going to be Drew Alvey, Hauser, Anfinson, and Persig, as well as Steeler. And face-off is going to be on the near side in the Laverne zone. Something happened where the refs didn't like it. There comes a face-off, going to be held in by the Tigers. Dump it down into the corner. And it will go lengthwise. Luverne's going to go ahead and get this move forward. But Tigers take over neutral ice as it's going to be Persig dumps it down. Actually, it looked like it was maybe on net, but going to go wide there on the deflection. Going to be held in, though, by... Oh,
that's an Ovi.
Unable to get it over towards Persig. And Luverne will work it through neutral ice down to the Tiger zone. Tigers trying to get this move out of the zone, and they will, as Persig gets it kind of taken from him there at neutral ice. Fighting for it again, and Luverne's going to come out with it at 21. He takes a shot, going to go wide of the net, but it bounced it back up, and luckily the Tigers were there to be able to corral that. Now working it out of the zone, it's going to be tipped. We'll go length of the ice, no icing called though. Tigers going to get a full line change here. As,
that's an ice.
Now Luverne goes down trying to get it over to, it's like 9-21, but missed, and we'll have an icing call, and it's going to be a face-off on the near side down here in the Luverne zone. Tigers looking to do something. 7:48. They're trailing 4-3. 37 shots on goal for Luverne, 34 for Albert Lee. Kolker going to take the face-off. It's Kolker, Sternhagen, Golf. I believe that is Brua, of course.
Just a rifle there from Olvi.
Yeah, and Olvi on the face-off, it got right to Olvi. He took a shot. We're just going to go wide of the net. It goes down length of the ice.
Ice.
That will be icing now on the Tigers as they're trying to move it forward.
So we went from up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down to ice, ice, ice.
Once again, if you're listening to us on 96.1, we thank you for that. You can also watch this game live on our free live stream by either going to our YouTube channel, our website, or our Boxcast app. Face-off is going to be controlled by Luverne. They're going to take a shot. It's going to be deflected out front. Turned over Tigers. They'll go ahead and try to get this move forward, but returned over as Luverne takes another shot. One shot, two shot, save Hansen. Down in the corner on the near side. Brought back up for a second was the Tigers as Balf's being actually drugged from behind, but no arm. Or that's what it looked like from my angle. Tigers trying to work this through, and they're going to get this out into the zone. Sternhagen contests it out front. No arm called, though. Sternhagen now delivers a big hit. Sternhagen's going to go to the box.
No.
Is that going to be on 4?
I think it's going to be on 4. No, that's going to be on Sternhagen.
Yeah, on Sternhagen. So Sternhagen with that hit. Not sure. Yeah, Sternhagen's going to go. Interference? Or is that across? When
it's interference.
Up high, it's just interference. Okay, I don't quite understand that.
Did you see that, though? They pulled a goaltender, the Tigers touched that, and it went into the net. No goal. As soon as the Tigers touch it, it's dead.
It's dead. 6:45 here in the Southern Locking Glass third period means it's 2 minutes on the clock for Home Pro's penalty kill. So again, the professionals at Home Pro's helping you buy or sell your home with ease. Make sure you see the professionals. Face off on the near side, controlled by Luverne. Luverne with a shot. Going to go wide of the net. Held in. Number 21 now over to the point. Number 2 back to the middle. 21. He's going to go ahead and look for something. Takes a shot. It's going to go wide of the net. Probably deflected out front from what I could tell. Down on the far side corner. Tigers trying to get the clear. 21 holds it in. Somehow holds it in.
That's a nice play.
Goes cross ice. Now back across. Back out towards the middle with a shot and a goal. And
21 with the goal on that one.
Power play goal for Luverne. Takes it 5-3 with 6:09 to go. Teaching Ron how to use the Boxcast app tonight. Of course, Ron normally at home, but tonight he's our in-studio producer as Felix is running the camera. And part of the time, too, if I just have Jay go, I'm just looking at it, too, making sure everything looks good. But that's right. No more netting, folks. No more netting. You can watch it crystal clear. neutral or center ice faceoff is going to be controlled by Luverne, but then turned over to Tigers. Tigers passing there, tried to get it passed over towards McGill, but it's going to be picked up by Luverne. Luverne tries to get this neutral ice. McGill, though, down there now behind the Luverne net. Turned over at neutral ice as we see, wow, Brua, he took a shot. Not sure why the goalie was out, but it almost ended up being a nice play for the Tigers as Brownlee was there. But still trying to get this cleared out as Luverne, as somehow the Tigers keeping it down in the Luverne zone. 14 working behind the Luverne net. We'll move it forward. It's going to go into neutral ice and down towards Hansen. Balf will take it, sends it towards Brua. Brua up towards Brownlee. It's going to be tipped. Here comes McGill. Number 9, McGill going to lay a hit out there. And now fighting for it along the half wall. Here comes Luverne as they get control of the puck. Works it through neutral ice down into the Tiger zone. Down into the near side. Looks like it's going to be a little collision down there behind the net. And here comes Tigers. They'll clear it out. Luverne has to retouch as they just dump it down into the Tiger zone. Tigers moving this forward. Brua unable to hold it, but it's going to be Balf that'll take it and steal it in the Tiger zone.
That's
Bringing
a
it to
hook.
neutral. Yeah, I don't know how. Somehow Luverne comes back out with the puck. And they're going to send it length of the ice. It's saying it was tipped at the blue line.
Erickson is not happy right now. He is freaking out.
Tigers trying to move this forward as it's going to be taken away from Alvey. Big collision there. Here comes Hauser. Hauser works this forward.
Offsides.
And it will be Alvey, yeah.
He was offsides.
Tried to get in.
Tried to drag the skate, just not enough.
4:05 to go. Tigers trailing 5-3 here in
Timeout.
the third period.
Tigers.
Timeout by the Tigers. Once again, all timeouts brought to you by the Albert Lea Convention and Visitors Bureau, where they remind you to take a quick timeout. Go check out explorealbertlee.com. There's a lot of things that you can see about local happenings in the area. As well, if you want to go out and look at Christmas lights, they got the map there as well. I know there's a few houses that we went and looked at. My house is on there as well. I'm not going to say which one. Unfortunately, had some issues with things freezing to the ground.
Guys, send me a DM. I'll tell you where he lives.
Nope. I mean, it's pretty easy nowadays with the Google. But yeah, like I said, pretty neat. All the Christmas lights out and about in the area, so make sure you go check that out. But Convention Visitors Bureau, of course, had a really busy year. And well wishes going out to the former director or executive director, Hallie Babcock, as she will be leaving here soon. I know I'd seen something, only so many more sleeps before they will be going. Where are they going again, Ron? Where's Holly going? It's not Bulgaria.
Bulgaria?
She has it on their thing where they're going. Not Armenia. Is it Armenia? Somewhere in there.
Hulkamania?
Hulkamania. But
still running wild, brother.
Thank you, Holly, for everything you've done for not only the CVB, but as well as the City of Albert Lea, Freeborn County. And we welcome in Conrad as the new executive director. All right, face-off in the neutral zone, controlled by the Tigers. It's going to be Brua who just dumps that in. Held in there for a second by Sternhagen. Now fight for it along the half wall. And Luverne takes it through the zone, into the Tiger zone, shot, save Hansen. Picked up in the corner. Near side corner, still fighting for it down there. Tigers trying to get this moved forward as Kolker gets spun around. Down in the corner is Luverne still controlling it. Near side. Fighting for it. Kolker comes out with it. And here comes Brua. Brua now will pass this up towards Alvey. Alvey trying to get an outlet there, out in the open. And unfortunately, no one there to get that rebound. Here comes Luverne. Luverne brings us through neutral ice into the Tiger zone. Shot on goal, saved by Hansen. Excuse me, third period, of course, been pretty much all Luverne here, 42 shots on goal versus 34.
Yeah.
And 2 goals.
The tail of another period.
Face-off's going to be on the near side in the Tiger zone. Picked up, controlled by the Tigers, but turned over. Picked up by number 14 for Luverne, just dumps it down in the Tiger zone. This is going to be Steeler, sends this back towards, I believe it's towards Hauser.
8.
Yeah, and Luverne there to just go ahead and cause some chaos. Tigers try to get this moved, but it's going to be picked up by Luverne. Luverne takes a quick shot, going to go wide of the net. Down in the Albert Lee near side corner. As here comes Steeler. Steeler working this through neutral ice. We'll go ahead and dump that down into the Luverne zone.
I'm on goalie watch right now.
Not sure why that whistle was blown. Say not a play.
I don't know why I don't pull the goaltender right here. It's an offensive zone draw.
Erickson just told him, he's looking at Hansen, said, watch me. So
yeah, I get it, but there's 225. It's an offensive zone draw. 6-on-5 down here. And just hope that defense can hold.
Face off on the near side in the Luverne zone. Both with a shot! Somehow deflects and in. I am not sure who that was on.
It changed directions, that's for sure.
But that is a Southern Minnesota branding Tiger goal. With 2:20 to go here. Both with an absolute laser. I could see that, but not sure. We'll see who they're going to give everything to. I don't know if it was actually off of...
Might have been off of the Luverne player.
Yes. It might have been off Luverne. We'll have to see. So we'll see who they're going to give this to. Because it's going to be Sternhagen will get the goal assisted by Balf. Yep. So we knew it was deflected out there. In the meantime, their face-off in the Tiger or in the neutral ice was dropped down in the Luverne zone. Luverne picked it up, took it down into the Tiger zone, and that's where we continue our play here now. Luverne working this. It will be pushed forward into neutral ice, but Luverne gets possession. Luverne working this. They'll dump that into the Tiger zone. Working there on the near side corner. It's pushed over towards towards Brua. Brua now bringing this into neutral ice. And he's got it checked away as Balf will be there right away. Balf's going to send this forward to Brua. Brua now over to Sternhagen. Sternhagen with, here we go. It's going to be all alone, and he somehow gets hit.
Where's the arm?
I'm not sure what you're going to call here.
There should be interference.
I seen the goalie do this. Not the goalie, but the ref do this. But we don't see any arms up. We don't see nothing here.
You gotta pull Hansen now. You gotta pull Hansen now.
What'd you say, Rod? No call is what he's saying there.
That's what I'm saying, though. You still gotta pull Hansen.
Hansen is moving forward.
It's an offensive zone draw. Minute 16.
Okay, minute 16 to go in your Southern Locking Glass third period. Tigers are trailing 4-5 on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. Hansen is out of net. He's waiting for the Tigers to control this. I'm not sure who's going to be coming out. I don't see anybody ready to jump out here. Tigers do gain this as a Sternhagen. He tries to get this centered up. It's going to be Alvey. Alvey with a shot. Bounced out in front. Now behind the net. Hansen still out there. And that's going to actually get pushed forward. Minute to go as Brua has to come back. That's going to be Brua and Balf deep for the Tigers. Luverne doing everything they can. That's going to be an icing
That's
call.
such a bad ice. Such a bad ice.
I think he was trying to move that forward, and somehow it got me.
Come on, boys. You got to get it out of that zone.
47.2 seconds to go. Face-off will be on the near side in the Tiger zone. Fans across from us. Of course, the home bleachers. People starting to stand up. Face-off controlled by Luverne. Luverne's trying to just freeze this down on the boards, but it's going to be picked up by the Tigers. Tigers moving this forward. Hansen comes off. Kolker tries to get down there, tries to center. It's going to be held in by Brua. Brua with a shot. Saved out front. Somehow the goalie got that to save it.
McGill's the extra skater.
Okay, so McGill in here. So 6-on-5 with 24.5 seconds to go here in the third period with the Tigers trailing 4-5. Face-off's going to be taken by Kolker. And Luverne, actually, it looks like it's going to be Sternhagen comes away with it. Sternhagen working from the corner. Out towards Balf.
No!
Tries to get over to Brua.
Such a bad
and it goes
pass.
out. So now they have to retouch. Here comes Brua. Works this towards McGill. McGill with a shot. Going to go off the goalie. Picked up by Brua. Not held in. And now it'll be a shot by Balf. That'll go wide of the net. And that is going to be how this game will end. Tigers will lose 5-4 here against Luverne in the closing seconds of the third period. We're going to jump right into a Dawson Limousine post-game show. Once again, Rod's getting his stuff for morning. Before we forget, while Jay's writing everything down. So once again this week on Power 96, Tuesday night, which is tomorrow night, we will have boys basketball here on Power 96. And then Wednesday, starting at 5 o'clock, we will have Christmas music. That's right, Christmas music nonstop, kind of. Because, and actually, do we have the coaches show Wednesday night too? We do have the coaches show.
Got some ZZ Top Christmas.
I don't know. Does ZZ Top have Christmas songs?
If they do, we've got it.
Well,
Merry
okay. So
Christmas.
Rod's
Happy
going to look at
birthday,
that.
buddy.
Hey, happy birthday!
Good to see you, Joe.
But yeah, 5 o'clock, Christmas music will start, and then at 6:30 there'll be a break for the Vikings X's and O's, the coaches show.
Go Lions!
Yeah, don't even start. And then the Christmas music will start again, and that will go through until about 2:30 on Thursday.
You know,
when we'll break again for
I'm
Vikings
a
football.
Motor City Kitty fan.
Motor City Kitties, and you're also, there's McGill doing his normal thing there at center ice, doing a prayer with all the players. Good to see McGill back on the ice. He had a pretty good showing up there at the football all-star game. But so as soon as the Vikings game is over on Thursday, once the Vikings win, once they beat Detroit, then we'll have Christmas music going again until 11:59.
Well, I mean, if they had the same referees that refereed the Lions Steelers game, might happen, since they totally took that game out of the Lions' hands.
Yeah, Bears. Of course, Ron has no issue with anything that happens with the Lions or the Tigers.
And Bears, oh my!
He loves those Bears. But, Jay, let's talk a little bit here. Kind of a tale of periods.
Yeah, so Luverne came out, dominated the first 14 minutes of the first period, went in the locker room up 2-0. Tigers come out in the second period and control 14 minutes of that period, and they go into the locker room 3-3. We come out here, and Luverne gets a quick one, kind of sort of tilted the ice there. They add that second one. I won't say it was as bad as the first period, but it was not good. Yes, they were able to get one late there to bring it back to within a one-goal game, but it's tough to win a hockey game when you are outskated, 10 minutes of a period.
Yeah.
And
of course, still nothing. I mean, we talked about it beforehand. Luverne is a good team, good sports all in general for Luverne. And unfortunately, the Albert Lee boys do not get a revenge game, and Luverne's going to win this one here tonight.
Got a sting for Sammy.
Yeah.
Sammy gets beat by him on the football field, and then coming out here and they beat him again.
But as far as for your Tigers, the goals.
Now this is Mosh that wrote this, so you're looking for the ALs. So you got Sternhagen, Persig. That's a Laverne goal.
Oh.
Laverne, So there are no AL right there.
Yeah, okay, I see what he did. So, yeah, so Sternhagen from Kolker, and then it was...
Sternhagen from Kolker again, and then Persig from Olvie, and then that's my writing. Sternhagen. So Sternhagen had a hat trick, huh?
According to what we see here, if that is a 10, I don't think that's an 8. I don't think that was Steeler.
Oh, yeah, no, it was.
Oh, it's Steeler.
It was Steeler.
Steeler from Kolker.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Sternhagen, though, with a couple of goals here tonight's loss. But, like I said, Tigers still nothing to hold their heads on. Like I said, Luverne definitely a tough team coming in. But, Jay, I want to thank you. I wish you Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to you, too.
You won't be with me tomorrow night. It'll be Mr. Brad Skinnis. I'm not sure if Caldy might come with and hang out.
I told you I'd come do a basketball game.
Well, you can always come run the camera.
Hey, I don't want to be Mosh.
I want to thank Felix for joining us tonight and running the camera. Good job, Felix. Everybody appeared to enjoy your camera work tonight. And then, of course, Ron, our in-house producer tonight. But I do want to thank our in-game sponsors, of course, Americana Insurance, Bayview Freeborn Funeral and Cremation Services, Dawson Limousine, GT Window and Door, Gutters by GT, etc. Tanning and Clothing, Southern Lock and Glass, Freeborn Mauer Electric Cooperative, Home Pros, Southern Minnesota Branding, and the Albert Lee Convention and Visitors Bureau. With that, it is 9:30 here on a Monday. Oh, it's Monday night. I always forget what we got going on here. I'll make sure we get all these bills paid. Where are we at here? That's 7. Once again, we take control of the studio, so I'm running the show. Ron can't even do it from home because I'm doing it right here. 9:30. You know what? We got time to play a little music, and then we'll get into the rest of our bills here. But once again, thank you all for joining us here tonight on Power 96, where it was live coverage. This has been the Dawson Limousine.